welcome to session 6 of Curse of Strahd. Let's get going on this. So, last we left off, you guys were planning a coup break against Lady Watcher. You got the Keepers of the Feather to help you by diverting her cultists away. Mechanically, what that means, there would be some cultists in the house that would attack you, but in this case, they won't be there.
Lovely.
I don't want to have to run a bunch of NPCs in combat.
Which is fine.
And you got an invitation from Strahd that you probably shouldn't ignore, asking you to come to his castle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
He wants to play Smash Brothers, so we gotta.
So, what you guys doing?
What was the plan we decided? I think we were going to raid the Villa Manor thing of the coup leader.
Yeah.
And then we were going to head to Strahd's castle.
Yeah, that was the plan. I just do not remember the details of how we were planning to execute part 1.
Part 1, go to her house, obviously, but...
Well,
go to her house. Step 2.
Yeah.
Step 3, profit. That's all I have so far.
I'm pretty sure step 2 is murder everyone in there. Step 3 is question mark on the step 4 is profit.
No. Step 2 is we say that we're part of the in-group, and we ask who is also in the in-group, and then we mark down a list, and then we hunt down every single last person on that list, and then we call it a day.
Well, a night, but...
and call it a night, and also steal her China set that's slightly chipped.
What?
I remember that.
I still don't remember why you're after that, but
it's fancy. Maybe Dragomir wants to drink blood out of a teacup for style.
You know, bring it as a gift for Strahd.
It's just a hilarious image.
Even
just
better.
Sitting around a campfire, and then there's just Dragomir sitting, drinking blood out of a teacup with all proper English manners.
Yeah, and even better, it's not even like it's like a super fancy over the top teacup. Like, I'm talking the Beauty and the Beast remake kind of over the top.
Like the Queen's tea set kind of.
And you got, I assume you guys are going to head over to the house then.
Yeah.
And then we offer it as a...
okay, wait. First, step 1. I go to the market.
Okay, what do you want to buy?
I'm not buying anything.
No, it's nighttime. There's not going to be anything for sale.
It is nighttime.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, I leave the bear stuff back inside the tavern that we're staying at for the night.
Fair enough. All right, so you go to Watcher House. This house seems disgusted with itself. I remembered that I forgot to read out what it looked like when you came here before. A slouching roof hangs heavy over furrowed gables, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realize the extent to which the house hates what it has become. Let me move you to the map here, because obviously some fighting is going to happen.
That is a beautiful description of a house that has a pretender overlord inside of it.
Right. So you have arrived at Watcher House.
Oh God, are they seriously planning a coup in me? God, this is why I don't vote.
This is why I can't have nice things.
If you were to look in through the windows, you can look in through the windows, but yeah.
I see a pentagram.
Why do you see a pentagram?
That was out of character. I was just looking around.
How can you see that? You shouldn't be able to see that.
I think she grabbed her character and slid it around the house.
Okay.
You goober. Well, technically, we've already been slightly inside the house at least once.
Yes, but...
Yeah, we've been as far as the dining hall.
Yeah. Which you can see through the windows.
Okay.
Excellent. So, how are we doing this?
Okay, well, suggesting that...
Hang on, I need to drink my actual beer.
All right.
Go Stag.
Okay,
suggesting that I am kind of the party face. I shall the not undisputed, but there we go, unquestioned party face. I will go up and walk and knock on the door because
As you go up, I'd be
I
like,
don't
wait,
know.
I'll put my hand on shoulder, be like, wait, shouldn't we do this rather sneaky like?
You can sneak. You can sneak. We can say. Here's the idea. You can tell them that we're in, but some of us were out, and they don't want to interfere.
Yes, I will also say we don't know who though.
Yeah. Well,
implying that there's more than just 5 of us.
Well,
yes,
no,
I am
no,
including
she
the little
knows
dragon
exactly
too.
how many of us there are.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind then.
We were literally in her house. She invited all of us by name.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was implied that she had been tracking you beforehand.
Yep.
Okay, never mind that.
In other words, just make it. So we're just gonna make it seem like, okay, who's all good at sneak? Because it's definitely not me.
I'm decent, and Helios is better than I am.
As a
I'm a
rogue, I'm
+4.
expected to be good at sneak.
You would have advantage on stealth checks right now because you're in dim light.
Okay.
Ooh, lovely.
Unfortunately, Spencer's our best talker.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's definitely going to be me and Dragomir being the decoys, being like, "Hey, we're in on the thing."
From our previous time here and just walking around in town so far, will we know if there's a alternative entrance to this building?
There is an entrance around the back.
You just got out. What?
There's an entrance around back.
Okay.
Like a servant's entrance around back.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to split up and have some of us cover the back door?
Do that.
Do that.
Yes, make sure there's no survivors.
Oh my gosh.
Violent people.
Chill.
We're about to commit a war crime, guys.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Is it a war crime if you're not at war, though?
I think that's just a crime.
Well, actually,
yeah, it's just a crime.
Yeah, no. In this case, it's just a crime. Now, if we used chemical weapons, it would be a war crime.
Or biological
weapons. Regardless if we were in a war or not, it would be a war crime against the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, so we burn down the house and we shoot anyone that dares to come out of the house.
Hilariously, I do not think which hilariously I think still would not qualify as a war crime.
Yeah.
It might qualify as a war crime if the servants weren't in on it. Because that might be considered an attack against the civilian population.
Yeah. But it also and if it turned out there was like a chapel inside there, that's destruction of that's a destruction of a civilian site, and that is a big time war crime.
Well, it's a church.
For taking down religion, I'm totally fine with that.
Anyways, Helios and I are going to sneak around to the back.
Okay.
You said dim light gives us advantage?
Yes.
+4. 11, 18 stealth for Aldon.
Okay.
And then I believe Helios +5.
Obviously, if you had Platinum Protector active, then you would not have.
Wait, is Marie also going or no? Or is she sticking with the rest of us?
I think I'm sticking with the rest of you guys. I can't stealth. Well, I have +4.
24 for the dragon.
Well,
you guys are like a shadow in the night.
In the night.
It's that dark metal scale.
I mean, does
anyone get that reference?
Yes.
Nope.
It's
Hellboy 2.
Hellboy 2.
It's been a long time.
There's a scene where the characters are talking about like where one character's like trying to keep Hellboy from smoking, and Hellboy walks up to him, he's like a shadow. He hands him a cigar, like a shadow in the night, and he hands him another cigar. Anyways, move your minis.
So around back would be this way.
All
right. Gardens.
Okay, so now I have 3 and 2. Or is Helios and Aldon more like 3/4 of a person each?
Hard to say.
Yeah, it's hard to say because a good portion of my features are just the dragon gets upgrades.
Well, it's just. Well, it's just you. Well, it's just me, the lady, a monster, and a rodent.
Still, given that like the worst you're dealing with here are like nobles, it's pretty safe to say that the other entrance is covered. So
I mean,
Alright,
it's a
so
dragon and me. It'll be fine.
all right.
It
All
was,
right.
in fact, not fine.
scene
Well,
starts.
that depends upon your point of view.
It was, in fact, not fine at all.
Alright, scene start. I am going to go. Take a quick look at my surroundings.
Okay.
Are there like windows?
Where? What do you mean windows?
Like windows in the front where
There's
you
a
can
window
see
here
people.
and there's a window here.
Oh, okay. So no, not any of those like windows in the front where you can kind of like see somebody walking in or
No.
knocking. Okay,
Just-
so they have to actually
just-
open the door. I'm going to
Oh,
knock.
you mean a peephole?
Yeah, like a peephole or something.
Oh, okay. Let me check real quick.
People.
I feel like, based on the character, it would make sense that there would be a peephole. Yeah, there would be a
Anyone-
peephole, but it's the style of peephole that has to be slid open from the inside.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and knock.
So I'm gonna go ahead and knock.
All right. You wait a few moments, and then a well-dressed man opens the peephole. Master Dragomir, are you here to see the lady of the house?
Yes, I believe we have come to a conclusion as to how the next few days are going to go.
He looks past you at Vladimir and Marie. Two of your
Vladimir's
friends
just-
appear to be missing.
Yes, some of us weren't very keen on going through with this, so they decided to hang back.
Very well. He shuts the people, and you hear like locks disengaging and stuff. He pulls the door
Like-
open. Follow me.
50 locks.
All right. So just how?
Alright,
Oh,
so
there's a guy.
yeah,
there.
north,
All right,
and then
north
and
again.
then left.
Oh,
Well, north
left.
again and then left.
North again, and then left. All right.
He leads you.
Oh, over here. Okay, okay.
She's a very scary looking woman.
Just a moment. This place is a specific place. This is the parlor. Here, 3 elegant couches surround an oval table made of black glass. All are set in front of a blazing hearth, above which hangs the portrait of a smirking nobleman sporting a broken nose and a tangle of hair graying at the temples. Several smaller portraits hang on the north wall.
I'd like to do
the
a
butler
north.
then leads to the servants' quarters to the north of that.
It's at 23 minutes now.
All
Yes, I
right.
know 45 minutes ago it was at 45.
Hello. Have you considered my offer?
Hello. Dragomir just kind of like walks around. Takes a seat from right across from her.
I just stand next to him.
I'm just gonna back.
Okay.
All right. Dragomir kind of has like both of his hands on the table right there, kind of having his hands in an arch shape motion, contemplating. So yes, we have come to a conclusion about the agreement. We agree to your terms, 500 gold, but there's a slight wait, hold up. But so there's a slight problem. one of our friends will not be joining us. Will the prospect still be 500 gold, or do we need to renegotiate the term? He says, kind of fitting his fingers.
As long as you complete the job and your friend does not interfere, no renegotiation is necessary.
Oh, that is good.
Make a deception check.
All right. Yeah.
Luck, boy.
D20 plus.
This is where these go wrong.
Yep.
16.
Okay. Not bad.
Cards.
Now, what does she do?
Just a second.
Moment of truth.
She seems to believe you.
Woo!
Nice.
Here we go.
She's not particularly good at insight. Surprisingly,
All right.
actually, given the character.
Wow, really?
She also rolled really low. Like, she
okay.
rolled a 2, so...
Okay.
Yeah. That would do it.
Yeah,
Are we
that's a
giving
good
like
roll.
all dawn actions while this is happening, or no?
I assume Aldon is just waiting.
Yeah, I was like waiting till I heard like large commotion or screaming.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, we
one
really
or
should have
three
nailed down
comments being like,
details of what
"Hey,
we're gonna
we
have to
need
do.
backup in here" or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
So,
should have nailed.
Okay, we didn't have a plan.
you didn't nail that down, though, so...
All right.
Unless any of you can cast
Wait,
message.
do any of you? I'm gonna say, do any of you speak Draconic?
Let's see.
No.
No. I only speak
No.
Elvish and
I
basic.
speak
Okay,
Abyssal,
it's like-
Celestial, Common, Dale-Cure, and Elvish.
I was like, because the only
Wow,
languages
everything in the
I speak.
kitchen
freaking
sink
dang it,
except
Marie.
dragon.
Yeah.
I was like, because any of you could speak Draconic, you could just, speak in Draconic, and probably no one else here besides me and the dragon can understand you. But I guess me and the dragon just talk in our native tongue, and none of you, all of you will be like, "What
Yeah,
is
you
it?
guys
no,
can
no,
talk
yeah,
crap
it's
about
exact-
about us?"
and we
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
even
it's
know.
Varut screaming in Mandalorian all over again.
Oh yeah, for real.
Except this
Native
time,
Mando noises.
except this time, I don't scream in my own separate language.
All right, now time to
Native
do
Mandalorian
something
noises.
a little bit cheeky.
Okay.
So,
Oh, what was that? thing?
later, Lady Watcher. We've come to agreement that we want to be paid a little bit early. Not the whole thing, but let us say 100 gold
Hey,
pieces now, 400 when the job is done.
Make a persuasion check.
All right.
Upfront payment. I forgot what the term was. Was it just upfront?
No, it was after you
Yeah,
converted
it's
it.
payment upfront.
Down payment.
14. Not nearly
Yeah,
as good.
Something
Down
like that.
Highs or lows?
What Spencer's
Okay, I'm gonna think something. Vladimir, you say the opposite. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Highs.
Those.
Lows it is.
Okay.
okay. That was a strange way of determining that.
I have bad luck when it comes to these things.
For some reason, I seem to have a weird ability. I seem to have a good luck with John on this.
As I do not have any previous indication of your abilities in this sort of arrangement, I do not believe
my
that would
luck
be
ran out.
that would be in my favor.
Understandable.
My luck ran out.
Gosh dang it.
It was a 56, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been, because she could have gotten really mad at you for even suggesting that.
Yeah.
All right. So now time to veer this into another way. All right. I understand your reasoning, and I bet we haven't really done much in order to persuade you on the matter. However, well, suggesting that we're in on this, I would like to know who else is in on this. Is how many levels of planning Or there, we have to organize this, is what I'm trying to say.
She
And I
nods.
need to know some names.
She nods. Very well, very well. My sons, the troublemakers they are, Nikolai and Karl, they they want nothing to do with this.
Okay, so
However,
nothing.
I do employ a spy named Ernst. He was the one who brought you here originally. He is the only one
Alright.
you will be working directly with in this process.
Okay, then. So you really just,
Seems like an awful big job
yeah, this just seems like an
for
awful
so
big,
few people.
yeah, for so few people. Should we talk to him? Is there going to be like a B group that comes in if we fail? Or did you just plan on us being the only ones helping you?
I have other plans if need be. You do not need to know these details, however.
I'm assuming I can't make a persuasion check
No.
to kind of get that out of her.
Nope.
Okay, all right. All right. Dragomir is gonna take like, what is it? Is just gonna kind of like take a quick look around as he as he takes out an object. Shoot, I'm trying to think of. As he takes out a singular gold coin from his pocket, as he's just looking around the room to see, to see if there's anyone else watching us, a perception check, I guess, but also trying to do it sneakily so it doesn't look like I'm being suspicious.
All
If
right,
that makes sense.
make a investigation check and a sleight of hand check.
All right, so rolling. So the first one's going to be investigation check.
Well, the first question would be, does what's his name? Belmont. I don't remember your first name for the life of me.
Vladimir.
Vladimir. That's what it is. Vladimir. I thought it was. Is there anyone? Do you pick it up in your blind sight that is not, the butler or the what's her name?
Nope.
All right.
All right, so it's a 15 on
Just remember
investigation.
what Dracula's name is, and then you'll get my name.
And 17
That was kind of the
on
joke.
deception.
You do not notice anyone spying on you or anything, but she also does not seem to notice you glancing around.
All right, I don't want her to get the idea that we're trying to do something suspicious.
So, do we have an accord?
Yes, I believe we do.
She holds out a hand to shake.
All right.
Fighter. Show her how deals with vampires go.
All right, so
Deal with blood.
Just grab her and then bite her neck.
this is the moment. Okay, yeah, this is the moment. All right. So I am. Well, let's see. It's not really okay. This is going to be. Shoot, what is. Shoot. We have to kill her in one foul swoop. So Dragomir is going to.
You would get sneak attack on this because she is not expecting an attack.
It's a shame you're not an assassin rogue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I said, you need to shake her hand and then suddenly jump forward and bite her in the artery.
All right. So I am. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to take her hand and at the same time pull her in and then go for the throat.
All right, make an attack roll at advantage with your bite attack.
Rolling 20.
It just feels ironic.
Yeah.
You know what I
For
mean?
vampires.
She's making deals with
eaten by a vampire.
Yeah, she's making deals with vampires. Now she
14.
gets to see exactly what happens.
14. Yep, that'll hit.
All right, so roll 1d4 plus 3d6 plus 5. 19 points of piercing damage.
All right, highs or lows?
Lows. There we go. Highs it is.
Highs.
Yes.
Okay. You
I up?
do manage to make her stagger quite a bit, but she does not pass out. She doesn't pass out, and she is not dead. Roll initiative,
All right.
everyone.
Oh, lovely.
If we do this in one round, it's still good because we
And
have
again, I'm
surprise
gonna-
round. I think.
You do not have a surprise round. That was your surprise round.
Okay.
In theory, Helios and I still have a surprise
Yes,
round. if we're
Helios
taking-
and you still have opportunity for a surprise round, but this was fairly quiet, so you probably wouldn't know anything's going on yet.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Hold up. We have to make this really sneaky. So yes, I'm gonna use Lucky, my
Okay.
second use for the rest of this day,
Okay.
which ends in like probably 20 minutes. I don't know how close it is to midnight.
Well, it's lucky it resets on a long rest, so it doesn't really matter
You'd
how
have to
close it is to
snooze.
never
midnight.
mind.
You have to nap.
19.
All right. Marie, you're up first.
Oh golly, okay.
All right,
You're out.
so
The bad guys all rolled really low, so and I'm just compiling them together so I don't have to roll like
Alright.
I would have to roll like
Two.
4 initiatives, so yeah. I don't
Hmm.
want to roll that many initiatives.
I'm gonna raise my hand towards her and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Oh, by the way, did you want to activate any special features with your bite, Dragomir?
oh yeah, I can do that. Okay. No, I wasn't gonna heal from it, so I thought I forgot that it does other things than heal.
Whatever lets her not scream for help.
Shoot, if I wanted to do that, I should have done a throat slam. Crap. I didn't think this through.
Yeah, that'll hit though, Maddie.
That will?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she's
got
got
unarmored.
nobleman stats.
I think we'll just add like
Okay.
She's got
What's
nobleman stats. Frankly, this.
She actually has the
frankly, I'm not
stats of
even-
a priest, but
all right.
I'm not
but
I
even
she
guess
is
sure
we'll
what
she
add
is unarmed.
initiative.
3 to the next attack roll. There we go. Which
All
that's
right.
the amount of
How do you want to do
damage.
this, Maddie?
Oh my gosh.
And this is a
Ah.
spell, so you can't deal non-lethal damage. She is dead.
Okay. So, let's just do it straight in the chest.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not creative.
Yeah, you send a bolt of energy forward. It hits her right in the center of her chest, and she slumps backwards into the couch, dead.
Does Eldritch Blast make a noise?
Yes, it does make a noise.
Okay,
You
then.
would notice that noise.
Okay, then.
Bloody hell.
I'm pretty sure it also has verbal components, so you know.
Yeah.
Anything else,
Was that
Marie?
too much noise? Was that too much noise? Oh gosh, was that too much noise?
I'm gonna slowly turn to her.
You cast fireball. or
Don't look at
something.
me like that.
Oh, whoops! Was that too loud?
That's not a good look. Turn away. Don't look at me.
I rehinge my
I
jaw.
think my character piece is the perfect look for this scenario.
Oh.
Turn back around or I'll shoot you.
She does have a second ray with Eldritch Blast.
This is true. Beware.
Anyways, so turn around. But where's the listening in? Where's the servants? We still in initiative?
Yes, you are still in initiative. Do you want to do anything else, Marie? Maddie?
I'm gonna go run
As a
over
free
to the couch
action, I'm
and sit
gonna
next to the
say
body.
check the door.
Okay.
Just make it look like it's casual, like she's just resting.
All right.
With a giant hole through her and her neck bleeding
Out
out.
of character,
I
guys. It would be hilarious.
All right.
Drip a cloak over her, and
control.
we're gonna drip a cloak over her. We're gonna whatever that one movie's this.
We
right.
get that Bernie's.
Yeah, we're gonna
Vladimir.
weekend at Bernie's this. Oh, we're
Oh,
just
dear.
gonna go get some drinks at the pub.
Vladimir, it's your turn. You can definitely
Okay.
hear movement in the room to your left, and you can hear movement in the servants' quarters to the north. Whoops, I did not mean to move that.
Quick question, John. Is the servants' quarters that room that I would have seen in through the windows as I walked past it?
Yes, there are
This-
3 servants
okay.
in there.
Oh, okay. And it looked like there was a kitchen with probably a cook.
Yeah.
Okay, so just making it clear, this is an entrance and this
No,
is an entrance.
This
right?
is an entrance down here. This is the entrance to the den over here, is what it is. And you can hear movement in the den, and the entrance to the servants' quarters is behind Murray.
Well, I'm gonna go to the one that's closest to me then.
Okay.
Is it just me, or is the only thing on the turn order the bad guys?
So,
Yeah, I only see the bad guys.
Oh yeah, because I used the wrong tokens for you guys. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Ron's
tell you when
keeping
it's your
track.
turn anyways. You enter
Fair enough.
a room. Wood paneling, embroidered rugs, colorful furnishings, and a blazing fire make this chamber stifling. Mounted above the mantel is an elk's head. Across from the hearth, tall, slender windows look out over dead gardens. There is a rather shifty-looking man sitting in the room. He is looking quite startled after he heard the sound of the Eldritch Blast. Who are you?
Who cares about me? Did you hear that? What was that?
I don't know. I was about to go investigate it.
Oh no.
Make a deception check.
I thought. What?
Make a deception check, actually.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it
Would it-
came from in here.
Would he get an advantage because he looks drunk?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No advantages here. And you want to know the best part? I've got a +1.
Oh my gosh.
Or
But something
Whoa.
tells me that you do know what it is.
well,
what
there's
was
some
it?
blood on your hands.
And that'll use up the talking for that round. So, yeah, what do you want to do? Talking for your turn. So, what do you want to do?
Oh, okay. Does he look like anyone important?
Yeah, he looks pretty wealthy. He looks pretty shifty. He's probably the spy.
Can we hear this from that room or no? Like they're
Yeah, you'd
exchanged?
probably be able to
Probably.
hear it.
All right.
Probably. Well, let me see here. I think right now is about the time for me to pull out this old thing and try to whip.
Okay.
Who just exited?
Oh, who just
That
Brad.
would be Brad.
Brad left. Yeah.
Based on the fact that his Discord thing says he's on his phone, I assume his computer is having issues again.
Okay.
All right.
Fun.
I'll
So-
just go ahead
Yeah,
with my.
just continue on.
I'll just go ahead with my. Is he armored?
Yes, but that will still hit.
Well, goody.
He doesn't have very good armor. Apparently.
I just saw a.
Like, seriously, what? How? Why do spies not have at least, like, studded leather? Whatever. That will hit. So.
Okay.
Well, it's because
Oh.
if you're wearing leather armor, people can tell. Wait a minute, why do you have armor on?
Yeah, I guess
And
that's a
it's
fair
less
point.
conspicuous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a fair
you
point.
want lighter armor for spying and stuff.
Yeah, okay. So go ahead and roll damage.
I'm also going to smite this because
Okay.
I don't want to take no chances.
All right, first or second?
Just first for now.
Okay, so that'll be a d6 plus 2d8 plus your strength mod.
Okay.
Because this guy is obviously not a not a fiend or an undead.
Yeah. But he's also woefully unprepared for the whipping I'm about to dish out.
Yes. You could also channel divinity to increase the damage dice of your smite to a d10 if you wanted to.
Whipping like it's 1850.
That sounds like something I want to do for monsters.
Yeah. And it'll increase to a d12
Not
against fiends
well, not
and
an innocent
undead.
man, but not an innocent man, but
Okay.
Okay, so it was 2d8 it was 2d8, right?
2d8 added to the normal damage, yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's everything.
Okay. Yep.
All that for 10.
He's not liking that one. He's still alive though.
I'm gonna give him another one of those whips.
Okay. That will also hit.
I don't want to waste a smite for this one,
Okay.
so.
Would the smite make a noise?
Yes, the smite would make a noise.
Well,
okay.
the whip made a noise.
Yeah, that too. Combat is loud, so if you weren't noticed before, you are noticed now. Which, obviously you were noticed. Wow.
I did the same damage.
He's really not liking you. But he is still alive.
Well, that was all I can do.
Okay, Dragomir.
All right.
So I'm about to take a knife to the gizzard.
And not if I have anything to say about it, and I do. I quickly switch from having no weapons to knocking an arrow as I. Oh shoot! You're blocking the door, aren't you?
Yeah, he is.
You can
No, I'm on the couch.
You can move
I'm on the
through
couch.
friendly character spaces, can't you?
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
You cannot move through friendly character spaces unless you're a halfling
Never mind
and the
then.
creature is larger than you. Which
Hmm.
I'm sitting
Dragomir is
next to the
obviously
body,
not.
so you're good.
Okay, I'm good. So,
But you could probably still shoot past me, can't he?
Yeah, he would still be able to shoot past you if you opened the door. Well, the door would still be open, I assume.
okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't close it.
So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna be like over here, and technically because of dynamic lighting, I can't see. But
Yeah, let me
I
remove the
know
door.
he's in. Yeah.
Let me remove the door so that you can see the dynamic lighting wall, so you can see.
All right.
No, I don't want to remove all those dynamic lighting walls, just the door. There we go.
All right.
Now you can see this shifty-looking dude.
Yeah.
Who has two nasty whip marks
And
on
now
him.
he's gonna be dead and shifty.
Mm-hmm.
A shifty
Alright.
dead.
So rolling 1d20 plus. So bonus action aim. There we go.
You can't aim, you moved.
Yeah.
You can only aim if you don't move.
So I'm
Well, I
gonna be
can't
like,
shoot through walls.
But there is
so-
an ally within 5 feet of him, so you get sneak attack.
Okay. All right.
Somebody.
21.
Yeah.
All right. So rolling.
A 13 hit him.
6 plus 3d6 plus 5.
How do you want to do this?
The same way. Okay. Is he on a chair or something?
He was sitting in a chair, he stood up.
Okay. Can I possibly pin him to the wall?
Yes.
Like, all right. So I'm going to take out. Dragomir just kind of rolls in like it's freaking Dark Souls. It takes the shot.
Okay.
And then not the bolt? The arrow pierces through him and hitting into the wall. As blood just kind of pours from this poor fellow's mouth as he's just skewered this surface.
All
And
right.
with a knock, or with a loud knock, you can hear as bones break and the arrow pierces through the wood.
All right.
Nice.
He is quite dead.
Meanwhile, my perspective of this was, a little help.
I'm just
Thanks.
hearing him like
A little
call
help?
out for help, and I'm just chilling with the body.
Yep. Little help. Thanks.
It's like,
Thank
I'm
you.
good here.
All right. Anything else for Adamir?
Okay, so I'm going to look all the way over here.
Okay.
Which side of the door does it lock on?
It locks from. That door doesn't lock, actually.
Okay, never mind that. I was thinking, okay, maybe we bar the door, but then the other half of me is like, wait a second, we're trying to kill everyone here.
Anyone
And we
causing a
can't let
ruckus, at least.
people escape, so I'm gonna. Okay, so I moved 5, 10, 15, 20,
Anyone causing a
25,
ruckus, at least.
30, 35. Get myself to the center of the room. There we go.
Okay.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. It is all Don's turn next, but we're gonna have to wait for Brad.
So wonderful weather we're having.
Yes.
Not really.
I finally caught up with Bad Batch.
I have
Ooh.
not.
That's cool.
It's a great show so far.
Yeah.
I've watched to the Moochie episode, so I know it's good.
Oh, the Rancor episode?
Yeah.
Hey, that cliffhanger in the last episode,
Yep.
like,
It's part 1 of 2 of the finale, so.
yeah! I'm so excited,
Yep.
Dang.
Hard to discuss since not everyone here is caught up.
Yeah, that's
All
what.
right,
That's where I'm ending it. Just cliffhanger.
let's discuss something that's 50 years old, though. Okay, so I've watched the entire first season of Doctor Who. Well, not
Okay.
first season, like the
series.
First season,
all
or like...
the episodes that have the first Doctor in him. I
okay.
watched.
So the first Doctor,
It's
not the
just-
ninth Doctor. Okay.
Yeah, not the ninth Doctor, except for the episodes that don't
were
exist
lost.
anymore because they were burned in a studio fire some 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But I just listened to the re-recordings that they did for those episodes. Some things are weird. So the first Doctor ends up having like 8 different companions throughout his tenure, including like 2 school teachers, his granddaughter, as well as the first Doctor is just really old, as well as a girl from Troy, a girl who's from the far future, who almost died in a coup that was going to happen, and then
Weirdly related.
She was the person that was supposed to replace the granddaughter because the granddaughter, or at least the actress, didn't want to be on the show anymore because she felt like she'd be typecast if she stayed on too long.
Fair enough. The funny story about typecasting. I was at a panel in Denver Comic-Con with Ron Perlman. And he had probably one of the best things I'd ever seen, where he was taking questions, and one person comes up, and they didn't get to finish their question at first, and it was really funny because they were like, "Hello, I was wondering because I noticed you seemed to always play the big tough guy in your movies," and Ron Perlman interrupts, going, "Well, what the fuck else am I supposed to play?" and then she's like, "Well, I was gonna ask if you felt typecasted, but I think I know my answer." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a real victim." Me too.
On the topic of panels and Comic-Con, my bestie and I, we used to go to this diabetes camp that one actor from Supernatural's kid goes to.
Cool.
And yeah.
That's a weird claim to fame, but all right.
My
but
Go ahead.
one time during San Diego Comic-Con, like Supernatural has one of those like big, huge like panels and stuff.
Yeah.
And like signing sessions, my bestie was able to get to the front of the line because we went to the same camp as Mark Shepard's son.
Nice.
Oh shoot, no. Okay, that's there's one scene in like what was it? I think it's season 3 of Doctor Who. So like back of the first Doctor. It's like, okay, all right. So the Doctor who's with his 2 companions. These 2 companions consist of the girl that they picked up in ancient Troy and a guy that they picked up from basically he's the last living colonist sometime during the year 2700 and he has no idea what Earth culture is like. So here they are, they're in the Wild West, and these 2 characters who don't even know what the Wild West is are very ecstatic.
I've ever heard.
Are very ecstatic about being in the Wild West, despite the fact that neither of them should have any idea what it is. But they're just there having fun. Thinking, oh yeah, I'm a good shooter now.
You know, here's actually another funny Ron Perlman story. This isn't my story. It's a friend of a friend's story, where apparently one of my brother's friends was at a convention, and apparently he didn't realize this, but apparently his room at the hotel was just across from Ron Perlman's room. And what happened was there was one moment where he was like, and the only reason he even discovered this was because he was super sick and he went out to like go get water or medicine or something. And Ron Perlman happened to be leaving his room at the time, and he looked at him and he was like, "You look like shit." And I'm just like, man, Ron Perlman's freaking funny.
What is that emoji, Maddie?
That's me.
Wait, is that seriously what you look like?
Well, I'm wearing a wig, but yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I've never seen a picture of what any of you look like. Like I said, for all I know, Maddie's like a bat monster leaning over a keyboard.
No, I'm just my profile picture. I'm just the uncle from Luca.
Yeah. Because like I know what John looks like, but the rest of you, for all I know, Spencer was actually what Griswold looked like.
I just didn't recognize you without your glasses, is all.
Oh, so she has glasses.
I couldn't wear my
supposedly.
glasses. Yeah, I do have glasses. Let's see if I have a picture with my glasses. Let's see if I have an emoji. Here's an emoji with my glasses, but it's really blurry.
You're right, that is blurry. In fact, it's so blurry, I can't glean
really
any
blurry.
information from that whatsoever.
Yeah, but it's a mood. But let me see. I don't have any pictures with the wig.
Oh my god.
Pictures with my glasses. Wait, I do.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember which person I was stuck in an elevator with. It was some guy who's known for doing voice work. And one of the first, and like my brother recognized him. I don't remember who it was. And I knew that I supposedly also knew some of his work, but I'm terrible with voice actors and who they've played. So that's me. But one thing that was hilarious was that we immediately noticed that this dude is really short. Like, really, really short. Like I'm 5'7". This dude had to be 5'0". Like he was because I would like to point out, I think this happened while I was still in high school, so I was still really small back then. Even John remembers that I was really short.
Vaguely.
And then I was
5'7". I'm 5'6", yo.
Yeah. Well, I'm 5'7" now. When I didn't get to that height till I was in like my I want to say either my senior year or something like that. before that, I was way shorter, and this dude was shorter than me. So we were like, he's really short. Because whenever you see actors, they always look bigger than they are in person, and it was just hysterical how much smaller he actually was. I'm still trying to remember who he was. I bet if I asked my brother, he would identify him immediately.
In news about Curse of Strahd, depending on how depending on how this session goes, how long it goes and stuff, you guys Vladimir may get the first vampire killer upgrade this episode.
Which sounds excellent, except we are currently waiting for a Spencer. Or
no,
not a
we're
Spencer,
waiting for a Brad.
We are waiting for a Brad. It just goes to show how little I know about you two, that despite your drastically different personalities, you're still somehow interchangeable for me. And even I do not understand how this works.
It just happens, bro.
I cannot tell you where my avatar comes from. That's something you have to figure out on your own. And then
it looks familiar.
We're gonna have a serious discussion as soon as you figure it out.
It looks specific. It almost looks like it looks like one of those old characters that
Mariachi?
they would put they look like someone who was put as a like a like a branding icon on like something for the 70s.
Ah, yeah.
Like that's what that avatar looks like for me.
Let me double check. Okay.
I know Joey's is freaking Miku.
And not exactly, but kind of.
Well, it's the one from Bacterial Contamination. I know that.
It's
1970s. And technically it's called Calcium, but yeah.
Yeah, it's still Miku.
The original version was just a horrifically modified Miku, so yeah.
And then mine is just the freaking Adamantine logo, so.
Yep.
And I'd expect nothing less from the man who titled himself in the Discord chat and indeed on the game as Glorious Leader.
Hey, at least it's less
accurate
than what the DM often gets called in the IF group that I play with, which the term for DM in that group is God with the internet.
my other group, the Game Master, the DM literally just calls themselves the Game Master on our Discord group.
Or since we're running Icewind Dale right now, the DM is called Icy God with the internet.
I don't know. It's just something about the guy who's basically God for all intents and purposes, just calling himself Glorious Leader. It somehow feels humble yet pompous at the same time.
Yep.
And I absolutely love it. It's just usually it doesn't take him this long to get the thing working again.
Yeah.
Get the internet back.
Yo, look at this cake that I found.
Random. Nice.
Is that meant to be
Alice
like
in
the
Wonderland.
caterpillar? Yes, the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland with a human face on it.
There was like an actual cake that was given that one of my coworkers baked for the birthday of two of my other coworkers. And I didn't learn about this cake till like a week later when they were telling me that they needed, because I wasn't on shift when that happened. So I come in like a week later and they're telling me that that we need to get rid of this cake. So like, would you take some home with you? It's like an Oreo cake. And I'm like, sure. And then I take a look at it, and supposedly they'd been eating it through the week, and I could tell because there was only a third of it left. However, I would like to point out that I took one look at that cake, and had I been there when he gave it to us, I would have told him, Jackson, there are 8 of us. That is a freaking huge cake.
So, is that actually a cake though, or is that
It's an
just
actual cake.
or is that just a tiny little
But-
piece of
Yeah,
dry
was that just like
bread
the top
wrapped in
piece?
layers of lies?
No. I found it on Food Network on Facebook. It's Team Duff made a cake inspired by Alice's Wonderland on last week's Bud versus Duff Baker battle.
Yes, but
That was the caption.
is it wrapped in lies? Is it fondant?
How much of it is
It
just
looks like it might be
solidified
fondant,
sugar?
but it looks like it might also be cake. I don't know. I don't watch Food Network. I
Because
don't know. It just showed up on my Facebook.
Okay.
the base looks deceptive
That's
because
all
it
I
looks like that there's not actually enough cake to consider it
Maybe
a
the
cake.
whole thing is a cake.
Honestly,
Well,
it
Maybe
would
the
make
entire
me
world
laugh
is a
if,
cake.
like, honestly, it would make me laugh if the whole thing, if like that was entered in a cake competition, and it was quickly revealed that the caterpillar was made to look like a cake, but it wasn't actually a cake. The real cake was the little cake it's holding, and that's it.
Strawberry funnel cake wrap. Sounds sexy.
Like that would have been genuinely funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I get to go to California Adventure tomorrow.
Cool.
I'm happy.
Let me know if it's who am I kidding? You wouldn't know. I'm still
What?
I was gonna say if it's still cooler, if it's cooler over there than it is over here, but you don't live anywhere near me, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about because I keep making the joke while I was at work because despite everything, despite the humidity level, despite the awful sunshine, despite the fact that I was at the equator, while I was at work, like last month during July, and even even some parts during this month, I'd like to point out it was cooler in Florida, which still baffles me. I never thought I'd prefer the temperature in Florida.
I don't
Makes
know. It's hot
sense. Well,
everywhere
at least
right now,
from a
so.
geological perspective. You
Yeah.
see, the equator actually has a really mild temperature around all year around. And
Yeah.
so they don't really go to extremes. And because of that, or because of states like that, and how things are like that, how kind of the earth works, and that's why a lot of things grow around the equator.
Guys, we're just gonna skip all Don's turns for now, so we can get a move on.
Okay.
It'll make sense. Okay, he's just in the middle of combat. Okay,
Yeah.
he didn't hear anything from outside the house.
He just didn't
That's
hear
the story
anything.
we're going with. He's waiting for the signal.
All right, so
Signal that we never gave him.
There's a term for everything evolving into crabs, and I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna look it up.
Let me see if
Cravolution?
let me roll some checks here real quick at disadvantage because there are people sleeping that might have heard the combat from down below. Maybe not. We'll see. They don't get a very good modifier to their perception checks, and they have this disadvantage. So
arsonization.
Nope. And nope. They do not wake up. However, there is a bad guy that's going to do something.
Oh.
Let me find the stat block real quick because I know it's in here somewhere.
Yeah. We gotta go find him and we gotta go stab him.
It is an example of convergent evolution in which a crustacean evolves into a crab-like form from a non-crab-like form.
Oh.
There is an absurd amount of cases of this.
Wow, these things.
You would not believe how many things you thought were crabs are in fact not crabs. Like coconut crabs, they're not crabs at all.
All right, Maddie, a imp appears next to you, and he's going to try to stab you with its tail stinger. So it gets advantage because it wasn't visible when it tried. Does a 15 hit?
I was thinking that this is a physical manifestation of Mary's patron, but
so make a con save.
Okay.
You take 5 piercing damage and make a con save. That'll fail.
Yeah.
Marie is about to die.
You take another 10 poison. You take a total of 15 damage. And I don't think you have any resistances to these damage types, so.
She is not a dwarf, so I don't think so.
Not a dwarf, not a...
I'm just chilling on the couch. What the heck? So rude.
Is the imp visible or no?
Yes, the imp is not visible.
Oh, okay.
And that'll be the end of the imp's turn, so Marie, your turn.
Blasted.
I want to blast it!
Do you have... No, you don't. So you'll be at disadvantage because it is within 5 feet of you, unless you move out of melee range.
But if I move out,
then it gets an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
So. Unless you disengage as bonus action?
As an action because she's a warlock.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's a rope thing.
I'm actually going to Toll the Dead.
Okay, that is a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom.
Hey, Brad's finally back. So, it seems you have forgotten how, devils and demons work.
Hey!
Oh my god!
They all have magic resistance.
I hate everything!
Even
alive, guys.
Even imps, which are CR1,
Hello, Brad.
have magic resistance.
I hate this.
I assume a 19 passes the saving throw.
Yes, it does.
Hey, 1 second, let
Sorry.
me get my headphones plugged back in.
It's okay. I'm running on 1 brain cell right now.
I'm alive. I have returned.
Huzzah!
We skipped your last turns so that we could get a move on.
I assumed something along those lines. Yeah, no, I just got a red message saying your connection is unstable, and all of a sudden the Wi-Fi is down. I'm like, oh dear, what's going on?
You only missed 1 turn, but
I figured that it would not be life or death for the party.
No.
We're not going to give
the worst thing that they're fighting right now is a CR1 imp. And it's really only a problem because it has magic resistance, which means Marie can't do anything that requires a saving throw against it very well. So as soon as Vladimir joins the fight, it's going to die really fast.
Gee, Maddie, I wonder where we've had this problem before in a dungeon with a devil with magic.
Anything else, Maddie?
This is giving me serious flashbacks, but I can't place where.
not gonna let her live down the mansion thing.
All right, whose turn is it?
It is still Maddie's turn. Does she want to do anything else?
No, no. Nah.
Sit back down next to the corpse in disappointment.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on sitting down next to corpse.
Oh,
Okay.
apparently my connection to the server's been interrupted again.
What?
Hello? The little red message, so I may be in and out, questionably. I don't know.
Hopefully not.
This is unfortunate, Brad.
If I disappear again, it's more technical difficulties.
All right, Vladimir.
I've kind of come in and saved the day. Where's the little bastard?
He's over there in the corner.
There it is.
All right.
I'm just sitting here. What the heck?
Well, I'm gonna give it a good old whip.
Yep, that'll
Where
hit.
there's a whip.
Are
there's a
you
way.
gonna smite it?
Level 2 smite.
Oh
actually.
jeez, that's way overkill. That's an extra 4d8 damage because it is a fiend.
Extra 48. Okay, so first of all, I just need to double check. So is it? It's the 2d8 plus 1d8. So it's a hit.
Yeah, you get 3d8 because it's a second level divine smite, and you get an
And you get a
additional
bonus
d8
one for fiend.
because it's a fiend.
Yep. Wait. So it's 4d8 or just 3?
Yes, because you're casting at second level, so you get 3d8 for the normal smite at second level, plus it's a fiend creature type, so you get an extra d8 on top of the 3d8 for the smite. Your smite, before the weapon damage, does 4d8 radiant,
All right.
in addition to the normal damage of the weapon.
I would
You're
be
not
very
in this
surprised
thing.
if this survives this attack.
Watch me roll all ones, baby.
Yeah, you dealt more than double its HP. How do you want to do this?
I send my whip sailing forward, the tip of it glowing an arcane light. And as the tip strikes the monster suddenly explodes
All right.
into fire.
Yep,
Does
that
get in
imp
on me?
is.
Oh, never mind.
That imp is
you have-
very dead, and yeah, it doesn't resist the radiant, so that doesn't even matter. It would have resisted the damage of your whip if it wasn't the vampire killer, obviously.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that by itself I already did twice its HP.
Yeah, it would have resisted the
And
damage of the whip. It
the
still would
actual
have died, but it would have resisted the damage of the whip if it wasn't the vampire killer.
Yeah.
So anything else, Vladimir?
Is there anything else in here?
Nope, nothing you can see.
Well, then I'm gonna wait here for something else to want to dare bother me in my vampire hunting.
All right.
Ugh.
Excuse me
Dragomir.
while I finish my beer.
All right.
I'll stay.
All right. So, well, we've killed the main two
Yeah,
conspirators.
you've killed the spy, you've killed the lady, you killed the imp that
Um,
attacked you.
Okay,
You guys
so
are
we even
efficient.
killed a secret third person. So, I believe we shouldn't let the servants live. They are just as much as fault as their master is,
Okay.
or or at least they're going to hate us if they don't get paid, and then they're going to rat on us. So we can't have that going now, do we?
Okay.
So you're trying to do a full Texas Chainsaw Massacre in here?
Yes. Dragomir says he switches from bow to shovel.
My God.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that in game because first of all, this is Faerun. What the hell is a Texas?
It's ass.
Sounds foreign. All right. So I'm just going to walk into this room, and then I'm just going to kind of go up the stairs.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, you're going the wrong spot. Let me move you to the top of the stairs here.
Oh, okay.
You find yourself in the top floor. Let me read off the text
anyone?
here.
Oh, okay.
There
Never
is
mind.
text because it's a written module.
It's new.
A hallway with a window at each end wraps around the staircase railing. Framed portraits and mirrors festoon the walls, surrounding you with judging looks and dark reflections. You hear something scratching at one of the many doors. It is this door specifically.
All right. Well, I don't want to run through the house because if I do that, then I'm gonna alert people to my presence.
There is a door right next to you.
Everyone's pretty well alerted to our presence there, Drag.
Well, not yet, because remember, nobody else moved except the imp.
That we know of, and I still don't know where the imp came from.
It just appeared out of thin air.
Okay, so it was summoned.
Or it was invisible.
So
either way is not good.
35. I'm going to wait by this door and ready my action.
To do what?
With shovel in hands, I'm going to hit the first thing that comes out.
Okay. All done.
All done. Walks through.
Hey, finally me.
Yep, finally you.
What? Why would all done be on the second
now,
floor?
all done. Internet cuts out.
That's up.
Damn it. Go ahead.
Oh gosh.
Please don't tell me my joke became real.
Brad?
I feel bad.
Jinxed it.
He's still with us, Brad?
I feel bad now.
Yeah, the conk out.
Okay, he's still with us. He's still with us.
Okay, he's still here.
I had to make sure everything was on.
Alright,
Okay.
you're gonna try to open that door. That door
Yes.
is locked.
Well, then I'm gonna break it down.
Alright, make an athletics check. And let me try to find the information on the athletics checks for breaking down doors again. Because I forgot what they were again.
I think it's like a 15 or a 16.
I'm pretty sure it's a 15. Let me check.
If I was playing as Kalani, you would have known better.
Well, yes, you would just. You would have rolled high enough that it wouldn't have mattered what the AC was, but.
Yeah. But I mean, considering that my method with
I've got
was
plus
ham-handed.
How's a 25 with the battering ram?
Yeah, that'll do it. You smash that door off its hinges. It is you smash that door off its hinges. It is very loud.
I imagine I've been hearing all kinds of noise and commotion. I'm not the only loud
I heard
thing.
at least 2 whips.
And you heard my Eldritch Blast, probably.
Yeah.
And
And
then
your
another-
attempt to toll the dead, and probably
Yeah.
yelling out in pain when you got stabbed by an imp.
Yeah.
Oh, people got stabbed. See, I miss all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, an imp suddenly appeared and
exploded. So
and attacked Marie.
It was invisible.
and it exploded after I
The door
attacked
in front.
it with my whip.
This door.
This door? That door is not locked. Oh wait, this room that you're in is a thing. I forgot that this room you're in is a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a vestibule.
It's just the hallway.
Yeah, it's just a hallway.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll move this way.
there's actually a higher check to force that door open. That room is different though. There's not a hallway. Servants' coats and aprons hang from hooks in this room, and boots are neatly lined up against the wall.
Please tell me these are the kinds of servants who see shit goes down and they go, you know what? I ain't paid enough to deal with this.
Is there a door here?
Where?
It's like that guy from Iron
Or is
Man.
it...
Where?
Yeah.
Brad.
Listen, I don't even like these people. They're crazy.
I love that guy.
Brad. You still there?
Brad's worth.
I want more villains to be like that, honestly.
Yes? Yeah, I'm here. Yes.
Alright, where's the
Connection
door?
was spotty.
Where are you asking about a door? Nope, didn't hear you if you said something. Use the hold click thing.
I can. Hello.
Hello.
Hey? Hey?
Hello.
Hello.
So
Hello.
do the hold click thing again real quick. So is it here? Are you asking about here or here or here or here?
What? What? I'm confused. I assume I'm just in a closet. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
it's
back
just a
up
closet.
and right here. We'll go in this room.
Okay. It's a storage room.
Okay.
Barrels of drinking wine, empty wine barrels, a filled wine barrel, Wizards of the wine barrel, Red Dragon Crush, which is not good wine.
Okay. Okay. Then 30, and then I'm just gonna dash this round.
Okay.
35. This door.
All right, that door's not locked. That is a kitchen.
Okay, open.
There is a cook
lovely.
in there.
Chef's fighting.
He appears to be gathering his tools to leave.
Oh. What a
Oh, so he is actually the full. I ain't paid enough to deal with this shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're preventing them
I ain't
from
paid
leaving.
enough to deal with this shit. These people are crazy.
Okay. Hold on. Still your turn though.
Door. I'm just gonna ask. Do you know of any of the dealings of Lady? And then out of character. What was her name?
Lady
Watcher.
Watcher. Any of the dealings of Lady Watcher?
Make your choice of a persuasion or intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Okay.
He says, "Well,
So rather than doing the so you had the choice of either Dumbledore from the books or Dumbledore from the movies,
Oh my god.
and you went the movies.
Not the movies.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Oh gosh.
It was so much calmer in the books.
Yeah.
It even said like Dumbledore said as calmly.
Yeah.
And put your name in the goblet of fire.
He's like in the books, Dumbledore. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Movies. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire while strangling poor Harry?
Yeah, he like charged at the poor kid and just like grabbed him by the shoulders.
That kid was
like,
terrified already.
Yeah, for real.
Or John.
Oh, there we go.
Anyways.
He looks at you defiantly. I'll die before I betray the lady of the house.
There ain't no lady of the house no more, yo.
I believe my associates have dealt with that.
My loyalty remains. And that will be the end of the stuff for this round. The talking for this round. For this turn, I should say.
It's hard to find good.
It is his turn now.
These days.
It is the bad guys in general turn right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna swing a knife at you.
Oh, lovely.
The chef be fighting. Oh, you know things have gone bad. Chefs are natural pacifists.
He's gonna swing a cleaver at you.
Oh dear.
He doesn't have a very good amount of fire to hit. Oops, I just rolled the wrong kind of die. No, that's a 4 to hit, so he does not hit you.
Yeah, no.
Kinda grabbed his arm.
Just raise an eye ridge at him. Almost as if asking, is that the best you can do?
Stop it. Stop.
Dragomir, stealth check, please.
Stealth check, you say. All right.
Well, if you're trying to be stealthy, if not, give me your passive stealth.
20.
Are you actively trying to be stealthy, or are you just going around?
I'm actively trying to be stealthy.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Hey.
20.
Okay, yeah, you're dead silent, so you don't have to worry.
Oh right.
Helios.
Oh, 5, 10, 25, 30. I think he still has an extra 15 feet of flying. Hold up, let me check.
Sounds about right. What did you say, Maddie?
What?
You said
I think she was singing to herself.
Okay.
I didn't say it.
Oh, he's gonna fly. 5.
Okay. I assume that.
Let's just use the regular claw attack.
Okay.
Hey, I believe
Yeah.
that hits a cook.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the modifier for damage?
It's 2d6 plus 3.
Are you
Great
doing
sword
this
claws.
non-lethally?
Not particularly. No, it's a dragon.
Okay, he's dead.
He's not thinking that much ahead.
The cook had 4 health. He's dead.
Yeah, he would have been dead, just mauled by a dragon.
Yep. Anything else?
No, not particularly.
All right, Marie, your turn.
How often are our encounters going to turn into a case of pest control? We got a couple. We got most of the big ones. Just put some zeeps down, and that should take care of the rest.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but we're in the line of pest control, especially you.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Vampires are just really big mosquitoes.
Yeah, for real.
Just
It will
lay
now be
down
Marie's turn.
lay
Okay.
down some holy water for a couple of weeks. That should take care of the rest.
Yeah. Put garlic near your window.
Terminators big things.
Put a pile of salt by your bed. There you go.
Spray the floorboards with holy water in the door frame.
There you go. Now,
Keep at
that
least
should
one
keep-
stay handy.
That should keep the monsters out as Strahd walks in and bursts into flames. Ha ha!
Yeah.
Zombie napalm.
Yeah.
Holy-
Marie, your turn. Ready.
Okay, so I probably hear all the commotion
Yeah.
at the top
Yep.
or top floor. So I'm just gonna leave the body and
Oh wait, no, you wouldn't hear
Go.
commotion at the top floor because Dragomir is
No.
being dead silent.
okay,
Because he
okay,
rolled a nat 20 on stealth, so yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, lovely.
And there
Okay,
hasn't
so-
really been any commotion on the top floor yet.
Okay, never mind.
He rolled so
Alright.
well on stealth, even Strahd lost track of him for a second.
All right. There's a door right here, right?
Yep.
Right here? Yeah.
Right here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a door. That's
Yep,
to
that's
the
a
servant
door.
quarters.
Into the servants' quarters.
Okay.
He is once a shadow.
Okay, I don't really like the idea of killing everybody in this house.
Okay.
So I'm
Neither do
going to
I.
scooch into here and see if they're awake.
All right.
Are they
Yes,
awake?
they are awake. There are three servants in here. 2 maids and the butler. The furnishing in this room are bereft of for imagination. 4 simple beds with equally austere wooden chests. I assume austere means plain.
Okay. I'm just going to point my crossbow at them and say, "Leave if you want to live."
All right. Yeah. Anything else? I assume you'll ready your action to attack them if they attack one of them if
Yeah.
they start to attack you.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, my attack should. Or attack.
Okay. Vladimir.
Okay, so Marie seems to be blocking the door there, so I'm gonna go a different direction. I don't.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
Staircase,
trying to.
kitchen.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go this way.
Okay.
See all Don's in here.
Yeah.
Anything? Think it's clear down here?
Just a very loyal cook, fanatically loyal cook. That's all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Just see
cook,
the
is,
corpse.
the cook is lying dead on the ground with a meat cleaver in his hand.
Look left.
Visibly mauled by a
right.
dragon.
Yeah. Look left, right. Yep, I think that's everything down here. And I head up the stairs there.
Okay. I'll just put you at the top of the stairs. Then
Yeah.
you would be able to dash
This might
up there.
be a dashing round.
Yeah. When
This
you get
might
up
be
there,
dashing
you'll see Dragomir because he was silent, but he's right there.
Now
and
it's kind of negated because you're right
There's
there.
a window right there.
Yeah. There's a window in the on both ends of the hallway.
So this thing next to me is a door, right?
Yep, that's a door.
And that's a door.
Okay,
And
so
that's
there's
a
three
door.
doors.
And that's a
Okay.
door. And that's a door. And that's a door.
I don't see anything that you're touching.
This is a door.
There.
This is a door.
There.
Is this a door?
This? Oh, wait.
No, like
Yes,
this thing.
this is a set of double doors.
All right.
I guess if I still have any movement left, I'll.
You probably would.
All right,
little
I'm
bit.
gonna see what's in here. There's a dude in here.
There is a dude in here. He is asleep. He appears to be a rather burly-looking guy that looks kind of like he looks like he's been in one too many fights. Probably, a few broken bones, a broken nose at one point.
And I'm just gonna walk back out.
Okay.
The whole night, closing the door behind me. I'm just gonna put my finger up to my mouth, going.
You'd guess he's probably one of Lady Watcher's sons.
Yeah.
Who she
We don't need to
explicitly stated were not involved.
We do not need to kill the boys. The boys were, like, based on her words alone, she specifically stated they were actively wanted nothing of this.
But if they find out that we killed their mom,
well, that means they get the inheritance, and they can rest assured knowing that they made the right decision.
Yeah, and they can blow all the inheritance on wine.
Yeah, no, exactly. Really, there's no reason to kill the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
it is Dragomir's turn now, though.
All right.
They're probably gonna kill themselves later.
So I'm gonna go through.
That door is locked.
Oh. Wow, I don't have a key for it. So I'm just gonna keep going down. Dragomir is going to kind of like walk his way through as he just starts humming kind of a morbid little tune.
Okay.
It's a little bit creepy, as like he just kind of has his shovel on the ground as he makes a scraping noise.
Okay.
We're going full predator mode.
That door you're next to is also locked, if you're wondering.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, we'll try this one.
That door is unlocked.
All right, I go through.
It is another one. It is the other one of Lady Watcher's sons.
Is he also asleep?
He is also asleep.
Sons are there? How many sons are there? Are there two? Or
there are
three?
two sons.
Three sons. Oh.
Two sons.
Two sons.
Yep.
Carl and Nikolai.
No reason to kill the boys. Leave them in a house covered in blood, but no reason to kill the boys.
However, I do have a dislike for rich people. Do I see any cash anywhere?
How many, John?
Like,
two sons. Okay.
Two sons.
You're gonna
You mean
pull
like
for
gold?
this
They
guy's
don't have
stuff.
cash.
gosh, you're gonna rob.
Like anything useful on top of this dresser?
No, not really.
Huh. All right then.
Dude, we killed their mom.
I'll specifically describe it for you. This bedroom contains nothing out of the ordinary. A neatly made bed, a table with an oil lamp on it, a handsome wooden chest, a slender wardrobe, and a window box with drapes.
Did you just say oil lamp?
Yes, there is an oil
You're gonna
lamp
take
on the
the oil
desk.
lamp, just
It is
be
not
a
lit.
I take the oil lamp.
Okay,
Alright.
you have a lamp.
All right.
Just a
So
normal
back out
lamp
of the room.
that
I
costs
assume you
2
return
silver.
the favor. You walk out the door and return my gesture.
More importantly, we have oil.
You have an oil lamp that is worth 2 silver.
I checked to see how much oil there is in it.
There's
No, are you
1
guys
pint's worth of.
marketplace stuff?
There's a pint of oil in it, which is
Worth.
1 vial of oil, which is worth like 1 copper
One
That's
vial.
still something to set fire
or 1 silver or
arrows
something.
to.
Like
Yeah.
All
that.
right. Gonna continue. Is this door on the right locked?
That door is unlocked.
All right. I will walk through this one.
Okay.
What do I see?
Across from the door, a fire sputter. There is not a fire. There is an empty hearth above which hangs a framed family portrait: a noble father and mother, their 2 young sons, and a baby daughter in the father's arms. The sons are smiling in a way that suggests mischief. The parents look like uncrowned royalty. Wood paneling covers the walls of the room. A closet and framed mirror flank a curtained window to the south. To the north, a wide canopied bed lies pinned between matching end tables with oil lamps. Stretched out on one side of the bed is a man dressed in black, his eyes each covered with a copper piece. He bears a striking resemblance to the father in the painting.
Ah, so corpse.
Yes, a corpse. He is dead. His corpse does appear to be preserved, however, likely through magical means, so gentle repose.
Cool stay.
All right. So
Nothing unusual here.
you know, I thought I was gonna walk into. I thought I was gonna walk into a room going to kill someone, but it looks like that person's already dead.
Yeah.
Okay, and judging from context clues, does anyone in that portrait look familiar?
Lady Watcher is in the portrait, and you assume
You recognize at least one of the boys.
Yeah, you recognize one of the boys.
Okay, so this must be the husband.
Yes.
That must be the other one, but who's the daughter?
Mm-hmm.
We weren't told anything about this.
Good question.
How old is
unluckily for you, though, Lady Watcher and her husband are both dead.
So I guess we're not going to get any answers out of them unless we have like a very high-level cleric that'll let us.
Yeah.
Which we
speak to the
don't.
dead.
We don't have
That would
any
only be a
cleric.
5th level cleric, but that's beside the point.
We don't have any clerics.
There might be a warlock invocation that lets you cast Speak with Dead.
Yeah. It's Revivify, right?
Yeah, you do have one that there is a Pact of the Strings one that lets you cast Revivify, but I mean that costs 250 gold to cast.
Let's Speak with Dead.
Oh yeah, never mind. I don't even have close to that.
Yeah.
All right.
I more made that invocation on the list as just in case you need it.
Okay.
Oh, all right. The point of me stealing the oil lamp was more like sending a message to the guy that I could have killed him, but I chose not to.
Okay.
As for this, shoot, there's nothing of value in the room, is there?
Well, there's two.
No, not really.
Pieces, but...
There's 2 copper pieces, but I'm not gonna steal from a man that's probably been dead for a while.
Also, they're
I'm pretty
2 copper
sure...
pieces.
Yeah. So they're 2 copper pieces, and I don't want to know what that woman's doing to that body, so I'm just gonna back out of the room.
How old does the girl look in the painting?
The girl is a baby in the painting.
Oh.
However, the son did look
Watcher
young. The son and Lady Watcher looked younger in the painting than they do in reality, and obviously the father was alive in the painting.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the room with the
Lady Watcher appear to be. You know, before we
timely end. Mid-40s.
What?
Mid-40s. Yes, there is a warlock invocation that lets you cast Speak with Dead at will. It requires 9th level though.
Okay, so I'm not close.
Not for a while. And by this time, the house will probably be sold. So I'm gonna go back to the room in which that there's scratching coming from.
Yep.
There's no way to pick it sneakily, is there?
Yes, there is. You could pick the lock sneakily.
Yeah,
That's the point of
lock.
picking a lock.
All right. I was thinking maybe I should do the whole scene from The Shining, where it's 7 acts. It's my shovel.
Here's Dragomir.
But yeah, so I'm gonna attempt to pick this lock, even though that I hear noises coming from the
other
other
side. All right, make a check with your thieves' tools.
All right.
I assume you have thieves' tools, given that you are a rogue.
Yes, and I am proficient with thieves' tools.
Yep.
So let's boost that to an 8. 24.
Yeah, you pick the lock easily.
All right. I feel like that's my action. I've pretty much used all my movement.
Yeah, but you could still use use your object interaction to open the door.
Nah. I'm just gonna leave it right here for the time being.
Okay.
I feel like I might need some. I feel like I might need some help.
Something strange about it is that this door appears to Actually, you wouldn't even need to pick it. What am I talking about? This door locks from the inside. Locks from like the not keyhole part of the lock is on this side.
Oh, wait, so I didn't even need to make a lock picking check?
Yeah, I forgot about that. The keyhole would be on the inside.
So do I just rip off the doorknob then, like unscrew the hinges from the doorknob?
Sure.
Okay, I have a doorknob now.
Yeah, you have a doorknob. Hold on.
Wait, are you locking that thing in there? Whatever's in there?
Well, now I've unlocked it.
Okay.
But yeah, so Vladimir is just gonna continue.
Oh, I think we just lost Brad again.
Oh.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm just.
Oh, he was so young.
Dragomir is just gonna continue singing his little morbid version of Katusha, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay.
And we're gonna skip over Brad with a
Maybe.
corpse.
Maybe if it's something minor, maybe
Corpse,
not.
you say?
Repeat that.
Because he killed the chef, remember?
Ah, yeah. We'll say he's looting the place for something. Give him 2 silver pieces for his troubles.
Or maybe he's taking the chef's knives because they're nicer than the ones he would be carrying, because he has cook's utensils.
Internet cut again.
Yep.
Yeah, he's our chef. He probably wants the utensils.
We could say he got replacement utensils for his troubles.
Do we want to skip his turn or?
Yeah, we'll skip his turn. So yeah,
Okay.
Aldon gets better utensils for cook's utensils. The commoners shuffle out. The servants shuffle out. They make no attempt to attack you.
Good.
Yeah, Helios, Marie.
Alright, see that they left. I'm gonna scooch back out.
Okay.
20, 25, 30. Oh, wait. Okay. 25. Okay. Let me. Okay. 25, 30. Yeah, I'll just go over here.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Oh,
Brad?
Brad's worth.
Hello?
Bradley.
Hello.
You're back.
Yes, I am back again. I swear, I hate machines sometimes.
For real this time.
So we skipped your turn again. You got better knives for your cook's utensils.
We said that your entire
All
turn
your
was.
cooking utensils have been replaced by better ones.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
They are shinier now. Can we make them like a? Can we make them a +1 cooking utensils?
Sure, +1 cooking utensils.
All right.
For your troubles.
That's out.
All right,
Okay,
Brad.
I'll write
Right,
this
+1
down.
next to your cooking checks.
Cook's utensils, comma. +1. I pillaged. Y'all got this. I'm gonna pillage the kitchen for tools.
All right, Marie, what are you doing? Anything else?
There's not much else I could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Marie.
Vladimir.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna walk over here and then hold my turn so that I can be Dragomir's backup for whatever be behind this door.
Okay.
That's currently scratching. Or at least
Dragomir.
that's what I heard.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, can I
Wait.
can I roll an investigation or a survival to understand what might be on the other side, or
Yeah,
Or
sure.
natured or
Survival.
something. Okay.
survival? All right.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get my good old trusty survival out.
24.
I didn't say you could roll survival, Dragomir.
Wait.
Vladimir's
I
a hunter.
didn't
He'd
roll
be
that.
able to do this, but I don't know.
No, I didn't roll that.
Oh, okay. You can tell that whatever is scratching at the door is not something that has, like, claws. It's just something scratching at the door without claws.
Okay, so
Okay, then.
whatever's on the other side might be human.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Dragomir.
I open the door.
All right. This room is musty and dark. An iron-framed bed fitted with leather straps stands near a wall. The place has no other furnishings. Scurrying away from you on all fours is a young woman in a soiled nightgown. She leaps onto the bed and hisses like a cat. Believe me, I am making none of this up. Little kitty doesn't know you, she shouts. Little kitty doesn't like the smell of you. I am making none of this up. This is exactly what it says in the book.
We have a little
Couldn't
girl.
have said it better myself, Maddie.
Shoot. Crap. I have a policy against killing children.
Well, how old
I'm going
is
to
she?
walk in. How old does she look?
Late teens.
Late teens.
Late teens.
And I'm not even sure I can. I mean, granted, I'm not even sure I could even call it that. It's not acting like a late teen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She's acting like a cat.
Yeah. It's acting like someone who's been forced to live in here. I wonder for what reason.
If only Lady Watcher was still alive to tell us.
What's
Oh well.
What's the interior of the room? Like, it's musty, like...
So do I make an animal handling check?
No, you would still make a persuasion check. But...
Oh, okay, all right. I'm going to persuade it that I am not a terrible person.
Okay.
The man who murdered...
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
He only killed everything in the house.
The man who currently has blood on his teeth.
Hey, I'll have you know, I directly said that I put my scarf up. Well, I rehinged my jaw and I put the scarf back up afterwards.
Okay.
Well,
Don't mind me. I'm a nice
She
man.
hisses at you and swings a hand at you like a cat batting its paw.
Yeah, Vladimir, you take this one.
Me?
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna walk out of this room.
Don't kill the kid.
And you held your action.
First of all, I
So,
just
yeah.
need to point out, I do not like the look of that character portrait.
It's just that's what most of the Barovian portraits look like.
Okay, because I was taking one look at that and I'm like, that's demon.
By the Emperor, a demon.
Yeah.
My
Okay, let me see if I can work my persuasion.
You have disadvantage on persuasion checks because you smell like necrotic flesh.
I
yeah.
do.
True.
And I have a +1.
You have disadvantage with +1. Either let Marie do this or wait for me to get up there.
I'm on the stairs right now. I'm on my way.
You would have heard that, Marie, by the way.
Okay.
You would have heard this whole exchange going on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my turn.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna hold my turn and be ready to shuffle out of the way of any of my buddies if they want to take this one.
Alright, hold on.
Okay. Finally, I'll move up the stairway.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
How much is it to the top of the stairway?
30 feet.
Okay, so 30
See,
feet.
that would be 30 feet right there.
Scroll up. Oh, everyone's down there. Oh, I'll dance.
Okay.
35, 40, 45, 50. Should I enter the room?
Well, unless you want to deal with the situation, I give you the rundown. There's a little girl in there. Well, okay, technically everyone is little to me. There's a young girl in there that thinks she's a cat.
What have they done to this one?
We don't know what to do.
But I have more of a childhood than this thing.
Oh, I see what you guys mean by demonic looking. Let me
take care of this, please.
I'll let Marie deal with that, and I'll just stand to the side.
Are you sure? What's your charisma, if anything,
Well,
other than
for one thing, Maria is a charisma. Out of character, Maria is a charisma caster because she's a warlock.
okay.
I have a 20 and a plus
I'll
5
have
to
you
charisma.
know, it's like, oh wait, actually, I don't know if Vladimir is charisma based or if he chose a different skill.
No, I have a +1 to charisma.
No, he's
Okay,
wisdom
all
based.
right.
Yeah, he
He's
went
wisdom
wisdom
based. Okay, so I guess it is just me and Marie.
I mean, I have
Okay.
decent charisma. I have +3 charisma.
And let us not forget the
What?
all important fact: I smell like death.
This is
Yeah.
true.
All right.
Most importantly, he has disadvantage unlike the rest of us.
All right.
Yeah, so-
The bad guys. There aren't any bad guys left.
There aren't
The
any?
girl's gonna swing her hand at Vladimir like a cat's like a cat.
Okay.
It's just an unarmed strike, is all it is.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is like not effective at all. Even though she did roll a nat 20, you're not gonna suffer an injury.
Okay.
You will still take damage. A grand freaking total.
A d12. How high does this weakling roll? Nat 20. Okay, so she just Kali mod my ass.
You take a grand total of 2 damage.
Wow.
Wow, that's more than me punching him.
Ugh.
However, this whole thing with the girl is definitely going to wake up at least Nikolai. He is going to come to his door and open it. What's going on out here? He's saying it kind of sleepily.
Which
Hello?
doorway is this? Oh,
Who
there.
are you?
Oh, we are
Hired help. Go back to sleep.
hired help. We were here to help with your sister, or we believe her
Well,
to be
good
your
luck with
sister.
that. She got a curse from something. It won't be easy to get rid of. You'll need some sort of magic to make her start thinking straight again.
Oh, thank you for your help.
Why is my oil lamp missing?
Well, you see, one of the servants told me that I needed to replace the oil in it because the oil goes bad. And if
Okay,
you
fair
don't,
enough. He shuts the door and shuffles off back to bed.
That is a regular old Grinch-like answer if I ever heard one.
Helios.
There's a light on the street that won't light.
So I'm taking it back to my workshop. The whole tree.
gives
Yes,
the
the
little
whole
girl
tree, the entire
a
tree,
glass of
fruit
water
tree.
and sent them back off to bed.
It is Helios' turn.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Oh yeah, he
let's
shut
just
the door.
fly
So.
that way.
You
5,
wanna see if,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to the top of the
Whatever.
stairway.
Even though he did shut the door, I'm not gonna re-add the dynamic lighting
Wait,
wall.
if it can fly, why doesn't it just like cut like 20 feet?
Right here
just
and then
to
just
you?
straight up? This is
Yeah.
true. So
Yeah,
what
you
would that
could get
be?
to here easily.
Yeah, so okay, yeah. Fly to there. Can I, and then, how much movement would I have left? I have 45 flying.
Probably about 10 feet.
You know what? Let's see if a dragon's presence calms the child down.
Okay.
There.
Tiny dragon,
What are you gonna
It's
do?
a medium dragon.
medium
Oh,
dragon,
I'm just gonna stand there, look at the child quizzically, like, what are you doing?
kind of like cocks his head,
Okay,
like
make
how
an
wizards do.
intimidation check.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
that
just
sounds more intimidating than persuasive.
yeah.
Huh?
I assume you're like trying to
imagine
scare her
this,
straight, basically.
Well, I was like serious, like, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. I was
Are you-
thinking it
are
was
you
like
trying to
it
do
was
the
like when you have
toothless thing?
hiccups, you get people to scare you, so you don't have hiccups anymore. That's what I assume you were trying.
Well, you know what? Sure.
All right.
And I like cocked his head and then just quizzically
Nope.
18.
Nope. That would have been if you would have rolled like a nat 20, then maybe, but
Yeah, doubtful. And it's just everyday sight. A dragon walks into your bedroom, just looks at you strange.
All right, where are
Perfectly
you?
normal occurrence.
Okay, let's see if Maddie has any better luck.
Golly. Okay, so.
Should we all just pile into this room and just stare?
No, I'm gonna kick you guys out once I get there.
Hmm.
15.
I'm deliberately acting like a shield here, so.
I am
Don't worry,
deliberately
I'll
not
hold
going
Jerry
to be
since he's a
role-playing
giant
this
rodent.
character because I do not
Yeah.
want to role-play this character.
Fair enough.
I understand that.
Like,
Stairs
I'm
squares
just going
count,
to
right?
fill in the blanks based
What?
on what
What did you say, Mike?
I'm hearing.
Stair squares count as stuff?
Yes, stair squares
Okay.
count as a step.
Hey,
Here, I'm just gonna move
10,
you up to
15.
the other stair thing real quick.
Yeah,
So
go
this
ahead,
would
go ahead.
be at 5 feet right there.
5, 10, 15, 20,
25,
25.
30.
30. That's as far as I can go.
You can dash
Okay, dashing is
an action,
action. Okay.
but talking
Look
is a
at
free
Dragon
action.
Man.
So
Okay, so it would be.
You could get to anywhere in the bedroom, no problem.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Dragomir gives the rundown. Oh yeah, there's a girl in the room.
Yeah, I've heard everything from downstairs.
Oh,
Move.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm out of the doorway.
I'm going to like run into the room and tell
Okay.
everyone to just get out.
Oh, as she does this, I'm going to use my object interaction to pick up Jerry that's around her and
Okay.
hold him.
okay,
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just tell everyone to get out.
all right. Are they going? I'll let you move out of turn if you're going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Just out the doorway to make sure she can't escape.
Okay.
I guess
I'm
dragon will just move to the doorway and then just sort of sit down like an overly large cat.
You could squeeze out past Vladimir.
Yeah, no, I just sit there like a very large winged scaled cat.
Okay.
Helios, turn around.
Silent.
So you're facing the wall. Face the corner.
He just turns his head, glares at you.
Don't look at me like that. Turn around.
Glaring intense.
Jerry
Don't
does
make
a
me
bark.
slap you. Turn around.
You want to slap a dragon?
Here, I'm
Yes.
just gonna exit initiative, so because there's not really any combat anymore.
Yeah,
All right.
no, there's no risk of that anymore.
I don't plan on stabbing anyone. Maybe looting the place, but that's something else. I'm getting that tea set.
I did this.
Right. So yeah,
Turn
Helios.
around or get out of the room.
So I heard something about a curse. Let me see if I can arcana that.
Okay.
Could I religion that?
Yes.
What is my religion?
Nope.
I'm just assuming nope with that.
It's a curse.
Yep.
That's all you know about it.
Nope. I
Yep,
know
it's a
exactly
curse.
what was told.
It is a
Oh.
curse.
It's
I
a
love
curse
it.
that makes her
Wait,
act
so
like
it's
a
an
cat.
Arcana check?
Yeah, it's an Arcana or religion check.
Okay. Let's see what I'm better at. Arcana or religion?
They're
Oh,
both
Arcana.
intelligence.
I'm better at Arcana.
All
Oh
right.
wow. Okay.
It's a
Nothing
curse.
new. It's a
Yeah.
curse.
It's
Yeah.
a curse that makes her act like a cat.
You broke the pattern, Maddie. You were supposed to roll a 16. Just Joey rolled a 10. Got a 10
Do we
total.
want
and I
this girl
rolled
to
a
come
10,
with
so
us, or are we just going to leave her here?
I'm sorry. Okay.
I mean,
I did my
if
best.
we leave her here, then I don't think the two
She's gonna
sons are going to
starve.
find.
It
Yeah,
is
she's-
worth mentioning that while you can't change spells until you take a long rest, remove curse is on the warlock spell list.
Oh? Yeah?
So I think there's a.
So do we just want to take her?
just tell me.
If you prepared remove curse, for example.
I would let you change one spell when you take a long rest. So
All right.
Okay.
technically
Okay.
you'd have to level up, but you're going to level up after this anyways. So.
Okay.
So
That's my value.
if you were to take a long rest, you could learn remove. You could drop one of your other spells, or just learn remove curse. Because I think you'll learn another level of spell, another spell.
Okay.
Yeah. You could learn remove curse, and then you could cast that, but
Okay.
But that would require taking a long rest. I don't know if you want to do that right now. So.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to kneel down, get to her level, and hold my hand out.
She does not take it.
We're here to help.
Persuasion check, I guess.
What?
Persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, this particular thing is like, why is that in the book? That's just weird.
That is an understatement.
So technically, she would need greater
26.
restoration to cure it, but I don't care. I guess she'll accept your hand? I don't know. It's just...
You don't even know.
I don't even know. I don't like this.
Roleplay this character. John is very uncomfortable with this character, and I understand.
Okay, I'm gonna take her hand and stand back up.
Unless you already have remove curse, which you might. I don't know.
I actually don't have remove curse.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're taking a girl.
Actually, wait. Do I?
No, you would need to be at least 9th level. It is on the Paladin
Never mind.
spell list, but you would need to be 9th level to cast it.
It's a third level spell, not a second?
Yeah, it's a
I thought
third
it was a
level.
second level
It's a
spell.
third level spell. Which is why Maddie would be able to cast it, because she's 5th level.
Well, yeah. I wasn't questioning the warlock, because warlocks have funky...
Yeah, no, I just thought it was weird that
casting.
the paladin isn't able to get it sooner.
And I was like, I know it's on the paladin,
No,
list,
you
but
just-
I thought it was a second, not a third.
You're a half
like
caster, so you don't get
Yeah.
the relevant spell until later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could
You're more
try
about
to
punchy,
use.
punchy.
Actually, I would let you try to use lay on hands to cure it.
What would that do?
Lay on hands is your feature that lets you restore hit points,
Or end diseases.
or diseases, or poisons. I would let you try. I would let you make an Arcana or Religion check to try to use lay on hands to do it.
Well, it's the same either way. Do you want me to do this?
Can I give him help?
No.
Okay.
So we have no expertise in in lay on hands, so I don't think we can help.
But I have...
No, this is more of a. It's more of a thing between Vladimir and Helm than anything.
Ah.
A thing between Vladimir and my god.
Yep, pretty much. Will you be able to channel enough power to cure the curse, basically?
Let's see.
Let's go.
I'm gonna try something, but I can't make any promises.
You hurt her, I'll hurt you.
Highs or lows?
I'm gonna flip something. We'll say Minnie's the head. I dropped it. It's over there now. Ah. Okay. We'll go lows.
It doesn't work.
Hmm.
Oof.
Yeah.
You tried.
Yep.
Or you tried.
You use 5 HP of lay on hands.
Yep. All right.
So you have 20 left of your lay on hands pool.
So for now, we just bring her with us.
Yeah.
All right.
That won't raise
Are we
any
going to
suspicions.
ask the brother's permission or anything, or are we just straight up kidnapping
Well,
this
technically, we
girl?
already did. We said we're here to help.
We're
Yeah,
here to help
we
with the
didn't
kid.
say
and he
anything
just
about
said it was
holding
fine.
You could probably take your rest here.
Sure.
No, because
There's still
Gonna-
people here.
there's still people here.
Well,
I
yeah,
think we
but
cleared the
servants, right?
house out of any hostiles.
other than the brothers, there's no one left here.
Yeah.
Well, the brothers and
Yeah.
the girl.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the servants want to come back after a while.
I would
No,
like
the
to tell
servants.
you-
The
the
servants are
servants-
gone. They're not coming
Maybe
back.
the servants called the local law enforcement. that somebody has
maybe.
attacked their house.
Yeah. I would like to point out, either way, we want to not be here because there are 2 sleeping brothers, and there are 2 people sleeping here, a corpse and a crazy girl, and we're planning on kidnapping the crazy girl, so so we should probably skedaddle.
All right.
Skedaddle, skidoo. I'm
We
going
need
to
to
go
make,
to the
like-
first floor. I'm going to check out where they keep the fine china and get
It's in the
myself a
kitchen.
nice tea. All right.
I'm not even going to
kitchen.
bother worrying about you moving your mini. I'm just going to move you guys back to the Barovia map.
Some wine.
Oh yes. Was there any money on Lady Watcher? That's the last. That's the last
Yes,
thing.
there probably would be.
Oh, you might want to also loot the assassin. There might be something
All right.
good
Yeah,
for you.
probably that too.
All right, highs or lows for Lady Watcher?
Lows.
Since you said highs.
She has zilch. You should have
Gosh,
gone with what Joey said. I rolled a 1 on percentile.
I started thinking. What I need to do is I need to go against my initial instinct. My
As
initial instinct was
for-
high, so I was like lows.
As
All
for the spy, the assassin spy guy, he definitely has things on him. He has a silver dagger, as well as
Now I can stop using that silver bar.
as well as 15 gold.
All right. 15 gold in the pocket. So that's gonna bring us to a total of 87.
Oh, do we know of a good place that we could like set up? I don't know, like sets of cobblestones or something like that to make a pseudo forge so that we could silver weapons.
You
I know Dragomir has
probably
smith
either
tools
have
and
to
I have
find a
silver.
blacksmith or go outside of town for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, we've we're planning on kidnapping a girl, and we need to do something about that real quick.
Yeah.
All right. And now the last question is: do we want to hide the bodies of Lady Watcher, the chef, and the spy?
Well, the Lady Watcher's body is like already covered up because I was trying to make it
You were
seem
trying
like
to
she's
weekend at Bernie's her.
yeah. Yeah.
I would
That would've
think
been
walking
funny
around
if we
in the middle of
managed
the
to
night
get away
several
with that.
bodies-
That would
I
have
would
been
think
pretty
walking around in the
funny.
middle of the night with several bodies would be more
not gonna-
obvious than just
I'm not gonna lie. If
moving
one
away.
session turns into us doing a full weekend at Bernie's with somebody, that I would die. Funny.
I don't know about you, but I would think seeing someone trying to sneak out of a house carrying a body, and 2 of their buddies also carrying bodies, would be more suspicious than just people walking and sneaking out at night.
But you did say there was a way out back, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, this is true. That's how I came in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You goober, and I have a shovel. We can.
I have a shovel too, I believe.
All right, then we can
We have
both.
2 shovels.
Then we can. What is it? There's a flower patch, right?
Yep.
We're gonna bury the dead.
Wait,
Perfect.
All right, I'm not going to make you make any checks for that. You're able to bury them without difficulty. It's a garden, so the soil is fairly soft.
All right. Nice. And
Hopefully, now the garden won't be dying. So it has fertilizer.
Humans both do and do not make great fertilizer.
Hey yo, for real.
All right. Well, let's skedaddle and get back to the tavern before people notice.
All right.
Yeah.
You make your way back to the tavern.
The girl sleeping with you,
It's the dead
by
of
the way,
night, so
Moody.
no one notices you.
Fine.
Careful, she likes to scratch.
I assume you're gonna go in. You know.
Yes.
Yes, I'm not drinking.
You're back. How did it go?
It went
well.
pretty well. We got some extra baggage along the way. We're gonna fix it at some point. It's a long story. We're not going to talk about it.
Well, I guess
Probably best we don't.
I guess I'll trust you for now.
I'm trying to remember. Was he telling us that the best way to do it was to kill her, or
Yeah.
Yes.
what?
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah.
assume Lady
Don't worry
Watcher
about
is
the
dead.
sons. Yeah, the
Yes,
Lady
yes.
Watcher is dead. Don't worry about the sons. Turns out they weren't in on the entire thing.
I didn't suspect them. They're troublemakers, but they're no friends of Strahd.
Yeah.
You guys will get a long rest.
I don't
yeah.
exactly the brightest
You level
spot
up to
either.
6th level,
Ooh.
Ooh.
so that means I
Wait,
think
that's-
an ASI for Spencer, because rogues get an extra one.
That's only for fighters.
No, rogues
Yeah.
do get an extra ASI.
I'm sorry. What?
Rogues
don't think
get
so.
one
I don't
extra
think that-
ASI somewhere. I don't remember if it's at 6th or 10th, but they do get one
Okay.
extra ASI. That
Please
means
tell me I
Maddie,
don't get too
you
much
get
this round. I do not want to look through
Let's see here.
spells.
you get a subclass feature and another spell. So,
I get breath weapons.
mhm.
Let's see here.
Camp actions.
For health.
Oh heck.
Nah.
Let's see those camping.
Aura of protection. So stay near
Ooh,
me
yay.
for stuff.
Yep.
Yay! So we get bonuses to saves.
Yep. That'll be your wisdom modifier, of course, because
Average. Really.
you're entirely wisdom
Bummer.
based. So so yeah,
Mhm.
Vladimir's wisdom modifier gets added to all of his saves and all of the saves of creatures of his choice within 10 feet of him.
Okay, so it looks like I don't get too much. All I get is that and a shot at the game of.
So ASI and expertise.
Protection 4 is 10.
You say you don't get too much, like this level is simple, but Aura of Protection is a fantastic feature.
Oh no! I
It
meant
is
for like
glorious.
when it comes to writing down stuff, I don't have to
Yeah,
do too much,
yeah.
which I'm happy about.
Yeah.
That means I can just go ahead and roll for my hit points, which is a D10 plus 4,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and we'll just go with that.
Okay.
Actually, that's hilarious because that rounds me out.
All right, it's on
Wait,
flavor for me to.
wait,
we can
were
take
you
the
ruling
average
that-
and reload lower.
I'm actually going to
to
change it.
Rolling
Just
on
reroll
the
ones because I realized that just makes rolling more powerful
plus.
than taking the average.
Yeah.
So just reroll ones if you're going to roll for health.
All right. Let's
All
see
right.
here.
If I take the average,
Bonus.
You get 7.
Bonus
Or no, you get 5.
increase.
5 plus mod. That's
Bonus
the
damage
average for
increase.
DM.
Attack increases, and the range of the tail
I'm pretty
attack
happy with what I
increases.
got.
so normally
Hey
it's
John, I'm trying to remember. Were
5.
you ruling that leveling up we heal to full?
Yeah, level up, you heal to full.
Okay, good.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
I
guess.
didn't
Love
take
it.
damage,
Sure.
so
Level up and you'll
I
heal to
took
full.
2 damage.
Okay.
I took 15.
Oh, I completely forgot about the injury that Maddie had.
Oh heck! I
Oh,
still
well.
have 4 days.
Oh well.
Whatever.
Oh well.
Do one.
What injury
Oh,
does
I
Maddie
think a
have
twig
again?
before
When
bed.
it's
the
the
one that
minor
makes her
neuralgia
have
or
to-
whatever the frick it's pronounced.
Oh yeah.
The one
Mr.
where
Medical
she has
student
to
knows, of
roll
course, but
disadvantage
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
everything.
no, the one
She
where
has
she
to-
has to make a con save at the start of each of her turns in combat, and if she fails,
Oh,
she just
well.
does nothing.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
we totally forgot about that.
It's fine.
Oh well.
It's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, wing attack pushes an extra 5 feet. Ooh.
Okay, now I have remove curse.
Yep.
Ah.
All right.
I assume you'll cast it at the end of the long rest,
Yeah.
and there's no check for that; it just happens.
Yep.
10 feet away. 2d6. No. Guys. Breath weapon. Everything in a 30-foot line needs to make a dex save or take 4d6 radiant damage. It's weird. The Platinum Dragon from Dragon Knight is dex save, but from Greater Dragonborn, the Platinum Dragonborn, it's a con save.
Well, yeah, that's
Strange.
because they weren't made by the same person.
Yeah. No, just like that in general, that dude, that one would decide Radiant is Dex, another would decide Radiant is Con.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's
that's
dodging
the
the Radiant versus resisting the Radiant, so.
Yeah. This is 5 by 30 foot.
So yeah,
line.
camp actions, everyone?
Gonna.
Radiant.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, camp action.
How's everybody's shoes?
Fine, I guess?
Their repair would
I don't
have worn off by now, so they would be standard.
I'm gonna work my repairs. I don't remember what that roll was.
Dexterity and proficiency bonus.
Dex prof, got it.
What
Yep, they are repaired. They are repaired. You can travel for 10 hours tomorrow.
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna pick the feat defensive duelist.
Okay. It is 6th level if they get their extra ASI.
Let me double check.
And as a 6th level rogue gets expertise.
No, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
like-
10th level if they get their extra ASI.
They get the extra ASI.
Don't forget, Vladimir, you have defensive duelist too.
Yeah. I just looked at my sheet and saw that I had that underlined, and I was like, trying to remember what that even was.
You can use your reaction when you are hit to increase your proficiency bonus, increase your armor class by an amount equal to your proficiency bonus.
Ah, right.
As long as you're wielding a finesse weapon, which your whip's a finesse weapon, so I assume you're always wielding a finesse
I'm
weapon.
always doing.
Oh wait, no, that's not what I was gonna do. Okay, yeah, I was gonna go 1 level into Ranger.
Use the revised Ranger.
All right. So would
dress wounds help with the burn injury?
Yeah. You can make a medicine check to attempt to reduce the number of days.
And
Let's see if we can't get to Strahd's Keep this session.
You will.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna rest and recuperate too.
Alright, so both of you make medicine checks then. Yeah, that'll be enough to reduce it by 1 day, so we're down to 3.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be
down to
how
2.
many, John?
So Maddie is now down to 2 days of rest for the injury to wear off.
Yeah, and then I am.
Couldn't like sharpen tools or anything, could I?
There isn't any specific actions that do that, though.
All right, never mind.
So if it was 14, a 13 would drop it down to 13 or drop it down to 12?
No, the days drops down by 1 because you succeeded.
Drops. Yeah. So it would drop to 13 days for me. 1st degree burns heals.
Oh yeah, you have burns. I forgot you had burns. I thought you were helping out Maddie's injury. Oh yeah.
No.
I completely forgot about that. No, it would just go away.
Oh,
you are no longer burned.
Lovely.
It goes away if you receive any magical healing. So yeah, if you succeed the check, it just goes away.
Okay.
I had a bad sunburn. That's all.
Yeah. Yes. Just waiting on Dragomir's camp action.
Well.
Yep.
I feel like that there's something I can do, but I don't feel like there's anything. I guess keep watch in case if. Okay. All right, in case if the servants that
the servants decide to come after you. Nope.
Yeah.
The night goes by uneventfully. Morning comes.
All right.
Am I able to cast?
Yes, you can cast Cure Wounds. You can cast Remove Curse now because assuming that that's the spell you took at 6th level, or you swapped one of your other
Yeah,
spells.
I took Remove Curse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
the
curse ends.
She
blinks. What? How did I get here?
What do you remember last?
My mother was trying to marry me to. Real quick, I need to pull this up because I don't remember exactly what it was.
Hey, at least you can role play her now because she's not being weird.
Yes.
She's not being
my-
meow cat. Being cat girl.
My mother tried to marry me to the burgomaster's son. I found him demented, and he spoke very unkind words to me. I don't remember anything past then.
I say we kill the burgomaster's son now.
Why?
I wouldn't say that. He's demented, but he's not dangerous.
Yes, we can't just go around killing everything.
Besides, we don't even know how long ago that was.
What happened to my mother?
that.
You're not going to talk about your brothers first, or your father?
Hey, you wanna know the best part about all this? I didn't kill her.
I know, right?
I just want to know what happened. She deserves some recompense for what she did to me.
Well, I believe she got that.
So you want to tell her, or should I be blunt?
Oh, I might have, done something.
Let's just say,
woman.
well, let's just say she is going to be doing some gardening for a while.
You killed her?
Yes, exactly.
You don't need to tell her where the body's hidden.
You killed her, right?
Gardening.
She asked you if you killed her.
Yeah.
Well, they did. I did Dragomir.
Yes.
Marie.
I point my finger to Marie. She's the one who did the killing blow.
She erupts.
I slap his hand away.
She erupts. Good riddance.
I'll say.
You're welcome.
I need to
I don't
go
always.
change. I'm going to go home. She leaves.
You do that.
It's okay.
Good luck.
Safe travels.
Let me know if you need anything. I'm always here for you.
You need any help fighting out the will?
I'm always
Call
here for
me.
you,
I'm
murderer.
good at paperwork.
She said good riddance.
Yeah, I know.
The barkeeper
Happy
is.
that she's dead.
The barkeeper looks over at you. Well, you'd best get on the road as quickly as possible. Don't want to keep the count waiting.
I am going to have a drink for the road. I've had a
Yeah,
long night.
I'm gonna go.
I was
you
not
want
able to drink last night.
You want the
I'm
good
getting
stuff or
one.
the not so good stuff?
Do you have anything better than the good stuff?
Nope.
I'm afraid purple
Wouldn't that
grape
be-
mash number 3 is the best we got.
I'll
Oh
take
no,
that.
Red Dragon Crush
Wait,
is the best we got.
and how much is that?
1 silver.
I'll take that.
He pours you a.
I'll take the whole bottle.
All right. Real quick, just a
Dragomir
moment.
is-
I'm gonna go ahead and pay for to fill my flask.
All right,
While
that'll be
they're
1
off doing
silver.
this,
If you wouldn't
Dragomir is
mind.
going to go to the market.
That'll be 2 silver for the bottle.
Whole bottle already.
Yeah.
A pint and a
So-
half. It's actually.
Yeah. So
All right, you go to the market. What would you like to do at the market?
Yep.
I would like to find that guy that I sold my, I think it's like Bobcat fur plus the 2
You find him with no
rabbits.
trouble.
Yes. I then attempt to sell him my bear jerky that I just kind of have.
All right. Oh, that's more than I meant to. That's more than I meant to roll. Bear jerky, huh? I can give you 80 gold
Yes.
for it.
Wow.
I'll take it.
All right.
Hey,
Eighty
Not even
gold.
gonna argue. 80 gold it is.
Dragomir is now the official hunter.
Again, we should we should totally make that triage idea.
All right. So yeah. Anything else
Well,
anyone wants to
if
do
one of
before
us
leaving
takes
town?
Anything else? We're going to look for a place that probably has some that probably sells tea.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
All right.
I wouldn't spend too much time in this town because we killed a countess and we have a freaking there were witnesses and we have a letter to go to Strahd's place, so
Yeah.
You got a point there.
there's more than one reason to skip town right now.
I'm getting a gift for my dear friends.
You do not successfully find a tea shop.
Okay.
It's okay.
Seems
it's
like
okay.
tea
Worst
isn't really a thing here, given that it probably doesn't grow here.
All right. I guess back to the tavern to meet up with everyone and see if I can buy the best stuff they got.
All right, that'll be 2 silver for a bottle of Red Dragon Crush.
I pass them 4 silver to take 2.
Okay, you have 2 bottles of mediocre wine. There are 3 kinds of wine in Curse of Strahd. There's purple grape mash number 3, which is the bad wine. Red Dragon Crush, which is the mediocre wine. And I don't remember what the good wine is called, but it's very difficult to find. And I do know it's a champagne.
Ooh, fancy.
It is, however, very difficult to find and is not sold at this inn.
Okay.
Point is I have something to keep me warm as we go into the darkness.
Yeah.
As we make our way to the castle that totally doesn't have a perpetual thunderstorm signifying how dangerous it is.
Let's see here.
Ugh.
Should say
Well,
somewhere
when you
in
put
here
it like
real quick.
that, you make it sound like we're all gonna die.
Well, I mean, look at that. That's definitely where we're all gonna die.
Should be in here somewhere real quick. Just a second.
Like, I just point to Strahd's castle in the distance. Just look at that.
You know what? I need the castle anyway, and I know there's some there. So, all right. So, yeah, you guys set out. Travel actions, please.
I'll get my survival check ready for
Go for it.
for my navigation.
Is Dragomir going to go hunt again?
Of course I am.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, then I
you have no
won't go
trouble with navigation, obviously. Dragomir, you go hunting. You don't find any tracks.
Aw.
I
Very
will go
strange.
foraging. Actually, no, I won't. I'll stick with the group. I will stick with the group.
And Maddie and Helios?
Going to keep watch.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Well,
alright. I'm not going to make you make checks because reasons. Nothing happens on your way there at all. There aren't even any like little wild critters that you see. You just make your way all the way to the
Do we even hear birds chirping?
Nope. It is dead silent.
It's almost as if he cleared the road for us. Mysterious.
Bingo. Real quick.
Then I'm just gonna work on my bottle.
Well,
even here in the mountains, the forest and the fog are inescapable. Ahead, the dirt road splits in 2, widening toward the east. There you see patches of cobblestone suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare. Parked at the fork in the road, pointed east, is a large black carriage drawn by 2 black horses. The horses snort puffs of steamy breath into the chill mountain air. The side door of the carriage swings open silently as you approach.
I believe that is an invitation to come in.
Well, if that
just kind of,
what is
the Dragomir just kind
check.
of goes in, not even
Insight
making
check?
an insight check.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Strahd sent this carriage.
What?
Strahd sent this carriage. You are certain of it.
Does it look like it needs a driver?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I
I'm
make
gonna
a
pick up
history check to
Jerry.
see if I can remember these horses' names?
Well, I didn't think you guys.
Go ahead.
Well,
all right.
That's rather
So
kind of him.
20,
As I fold up the map.
Plus.
Perhaps. But a bit spooky.
23.
No? Just a second. Let me open up the fantasy
I'm
name
gonna pick
generator.
up Jerry and get into the carriage.
Okay.
Gonna have to invent
There is
more
room in the
things.
carriage for 8 people, if you're wondering. It is a big carriage.
Blinky and Pinky.
No.
Shadow and Night.
Honestly, if one of them
Bernie
was
and
named
Bernie.
Sure,
Pinky,
Shadow and Night.
Okay.
All right.
you're right. Only Death is allowed to name his horse Binky.
I thought it was Blinky.
I am going to go ahead and pet
Binky
Shadow.
was the name of
Okay.
Death.
See if
Death
he
horse.
remembers me.
The horse whinnies. It seems to remember you, yeah.
All right. This is so pleasant. See, everything's fine.
Well,
I
that was
look at you
rather
very
kind.
skeptically.
It's Strahd's senseless carriage. I think he actually did send this for us. I start folding up the map. Well, that was rather kind of him.
All right.
Perhaps.
Everyone piling into the carriage?
Sure.
Yep.
All right. It
Well,
takes
Wait,
you
is there
down
room
the...
for 5 of us?
Yeah, there's room for 8 of you.
Okay.
Yeah. So
No, he's going to send a carriage that's too small.
Well, normally the party
Someone's gonna have to ride on the top.
The cabbie of the carriage just turns out, and he's like, "One must walk."
After winding through the
And-
forest and the
I vote
craggy...
for Vladimir.
And then it just cuts to the carriage riding off into the distance, and it just shows me with the map. Bloody bastards.
Keep in mind, the normal party does not have a dragon with them.
Yeah. The carriage moves very smoothly. After winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. A lower drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm, between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten iron straining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare out of you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in the sconces on both sides of the open doors.
Lovely.
Just like I remembered.
That's welcoming.
Well, I mean, a bit more rustier here and there, but it looks still good.
Such a welcoming place, especially with that ditch that just goes on and on and on and on and on.
The entrance is exactly what was described in the books.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Abandon. All right, so are we just standing outside the entrance now?
You would be standing just before the drawbridge.
Just before the what?
Drawbridge.
Okay.
Okay.
I turn around to address the party. Well, abandon hope all ye who enter here. And I start towards the castle.
Okay.
What? Did you think he was going to have any inspiring speech?
Okay.
He said on the way here, we're probably going to die here.
All right. Who's coming after him?
I'm walking.
I'm gonna go after him.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll go after him, and then Helios will be like flying like right next to me, and just like
Okay.
I don't cross that bridge.
All right. You cross the
Actually, I'm gonna
drawbridge.
take Vladimir's shoulder. Maybe I should go in first.
I don't think it matters.
The drawbridge
Oh,
creaks, but it doesn't make it seem
Go all
like
the
you're
way
gonna
up.
fall or anything.
Oh, okay.
There was a chance for one of you to fall, by the way.
It's like 1 in 100 or
1 in
20?
it is if I roll. I rolled a d20 for each of you that walked over it. Obviously, I didn't roll one for Helios because he was flying. If I rolled a nat 1, you would have had to make a dex save or fall 1,000 feet.
Deck
My
save or
gosh.
die.
Deck save or die, literally.
Well, with rope arrows, you might be able to save yourself.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If you like speed run that crap, like Dream.
Or if you're a monk, you know, and just run up the wall.
Deja vu.
None of us are monks.
Come on,
I
guys.
know.
I didn't quote Dante's Inferno for no reason.
If
I remember
Helios
that quote.
was
Some guy
level
wrote
9.
it on the whiteboard in high school before the AP World History test.
They have good taste. I've never read the book myself,
Indeed.
but that is always the quote that describes the depths that is at the gates of hell.
Remember, kids, praying is considered cheating.
Nothing bothers you
If
as you
Helios-
pass through the courtyard. I am going to still put your minis on the courtyard just in case you end up having something bother you.
Oakley dokily.
Oh, so something's supposed to bother us.
No, not right now, but if something bothers
on
you in
the
the
way.
courtyard later, you will need them.
Foreshadowing. Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Remember,
guys.
there's a good chance the way this is going to go is we're going to have a nice dinner. We're going to discover that it's a trap, and then
And
we're
we're all
going
gonna
to,
die.
and then we're going to go full Metroid escape scene on this castle before we.
It's a shame that Helios isn't level 9, because if he was, he'd be a large creature, and he could just carry us all and fly out of here.
So,
I'd be like, see ya.
I got an escape route.
I'm sure if we
Up,
kill
up,
enough
and
things
away.
inside the castle, we'll get to level 9.
there we go. I'm also putting your minis
anyways.
on the main castle map. However, you will be able to move things around there later on.
All right.
All right,
Is
so
there
you
anything
pass
in the
through the
courtyard?
gates. Thick, cold fog swirls around in this courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side as it keeps open main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame.
Oh, somebody needs to patch that up. I'm going to have to talk with Strahd's staff in order to get that fixed.
I don't want
I
to drop
assume you're
in.
just going to go in.
Yes, I'm just gonna waltz in.
I hope somebody has already announced our presence.
All right,
I
the
know he's
ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by
Rude to
fluttering
drop in
torches and
unannounced.
iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors. As you enter, the doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music. Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall, dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. Double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear sad and majestic organ tones. An elf with brown skin and long black hair descends the wide staircase, quiet as a cat. He wears a gray cloak over black studded leather armor, and has a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. "My master is expecting you," he says.
Oh,
I
good.
don't recognize this guy, do I?
You do recognize this guy. This is Rahadin, effectively the butler.
Yep.
His title is Chamberlain, but he's the butler.
Yeah, I speak out. Well, I was hoping he was expecting us. I was really hoping we didn't just drop by unannounced.
I am going to go up and greet Rahadin by a handshake. There we go.
All right, he will accept the handshake. You have returned to Barovia for so many years, Drahomir.
It has been too long, my friend. So
he kind of gives you a strange look. You were never friends. In fact, Rahadin doesn't really like you.
yeah, we were a bit competitors of such trying to vie for best position. He won, of course. But
oh, so you were friends?
well, no, more like frenemies, more like rivals, in a sense.
In any case, follow me.
Lead the
He
way.
leads you. Are you gonna follow? I assume you're gonna follow Rahadin.
I'm
if you don't try
I'm
to stab
following
me
the
this
obvious
time.
death trap.
All right. Torchlight flutters against the walls of this vaulted hall. He leads you south. Against the walls of this vaulted hall to the east, an arched hallway stretches for 20 feet, ending at a spiral staircase that goes up and down. Next to the hallway, a suit of armor, oiled and glistening, stands at attention in a shallow alcove. To the west, large double doors hang slightly open, and a steady bright light escapes through the opening. Swells of organ music come from behind the doors, spilling their melody of power and defeat into the hall. Rahadin opens the doors and leads you inside. 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brightly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against the dull white marble walls supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods: roasted beast in a savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Plates are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each plate is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the far west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks in its tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single caped figure pounds the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops, and as a deep silence falls over the dining hall, it slowly turns towards you. It appears to be Strahd. Rahadin leaves and shuts the doors behind him. Welcome. Please, sit with me. Dine.
How close are we to him?
Here, let me give you the map now.
We're going to the actual dining hall?
Let me give you the map. This is an enormous map, just so you know.
golly.
Good God.
Well, like,
More
it's
places to
the
draw.
entire first floor
Well, I mean-
of Castle Ravenloft.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Castle Ravenloft here seems to take up 4 spaces
Ooh,
on this
Valley.
humongous map, and most of the towns we've been in
Can
have
you see
only
the mini?
taken up
1.
Can you see
Yeah.
the Strahd mini?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell if he
No.
was on the
Strahd, no.
Strahd.
We
No.
cannot
No, we
see
can
I do
Strahd.
see
not
the
see
others,
Strahd.
but
We can see
I
the
zoom
massive
in to, like,
organ.
There you go. Now you can
Oh,
see
now
it.
we
Now
see
we can
Strahd.
Oh, there's the sexy killer right there.
Yeah. That's our
there's Edward
guy.
Cullen right there.
That's
I was
our
not
man.
expecting him to be that much of a looker, honestly.
You can't see
I
the
was
name tag,
expecting,
right?
like,
No
No,
name
Oh crap!
name
You can see
tag.
the name. I'm gonna just make sure you
No
can't see the
name
name tag.
No name
no,
tag.
I
Just
don't
the
see a
picture.
name tag.
Okay, good.
We can see ours, but
Yeah. Sit with me. Dine.
All right.
How close are we to? Because the table's clearly set for us.
Yes. You are 25 feet away.
Yeah. Well, I was meaning, like, how close to the head of the table are we being forced to sit?
I guess it's a free
Every seat on the table is set, so.
I'm gonna sit closest to him, to like his right.
Okay. Strahd will approach the.
You know
Just so
what?
you know, you can hold
know what?
Alt so that your mini won't snap to grids.
Oh,
What?
You can if you hold down
Oh,
Alt,
that's odd.
your token won't snap.
Hold
Question
down.
of the day is
Alt.
again
Oh,
the
whoopsie.
dragon.
What did I do?
Uh,
What did I do?
There's a,
There is a spot
There's
at
a
the
dragon
table that
sitting
seems
chair.
to be prepared for Helios. It lacks a chair.
fair enough. Fair
I'm
enough.
Adorable.
going to ignore the fact that the map shows all chairs.
The map has chairs,
Yes,
but
and yes, before anyone says anything, I am going to offend him with the presence of my stench.
Okay.
Jeez,
Well,
bro.
And I assume you're also
Chill.
making the vampire killer very visible.
Well, visible enough that not invisible per se, but easy to get to.
Okay.
I'll move back over here. There you go.
Real quick for future reference, Joey.
Kind of
What languages can Vladimir read?
What?
What languages does
what
Vladimir
languages can you read?
Common and Elvish.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
Okay.
Oh gosh, we can all speak Elvish
Except
me.
except
I
he.
can't. No, I
We can
can't.
all
Helios
talk
can't.
in Elvish, and Aldana will think we're just talking crap about him.
Yeah.
But we
Oh,
actually
wait,
are.
actually, he stays on the organ bench. Strahd stays on the organ bench.
Okay.
But I mean,
This
I can
is an
talk in
organ
Draconic.
match.
I can talk smack to you about you all
I
in
see
Draconic.
you
You
have
all will be like,
accepted
way,
my
things within
invitation
whipping
to
distance.
my castle for our
What
dinner.
the f-
Please, the food is not dangerous.
Ah,
I have
Insight.
but
I don't
of
care.
course, my
PTSD
liege.
from
Wanted us
Juno,
dead, there would
so
be much easier ways than poisoning us.
I'm
it's
not gonna make a freaking
it's
check.
the
I'm
Nuka
just gonna go
Cola
ahead and eat.
all
All
over
right,
again.
it is fine. The food is delicious,
Okay.
Dragomir
and
has
it
no
is
reason
not
to suspect
poisoned.
him.
I was like, if
Yeah.
he wanted us dead, he'd probably have
I don't know.
easier
There's
ways
just
than
something about him
poisoning us.
that's not striking me. Like I'm having a feeling this isn't even the man himself.
Oh, what
And
makes you
like
say
ignoring
that?
everything the DM said, it just almost
You
sounds like
you
he's
do have
not
your
even.
divine sense feature.
This is true.
Yeah. I'm gonna divine sense this dude.
He doesn't show up with divine sense at all. It's as if he weren't even there. Like you would expect
major
your
image.
divine sense to pick up Strahd. You can see him, but it doesn't.
Yeah, and I have in fact sensed him before.
Yes, and you have sensed him before.
Yeah. I did not know it was him. Well, I had a suspicion it was him, but I've seen him before.
Yes.
So
He just pull a sneaky, get us all in here while he goes off to do something else. This is
So
out of
what's
character,
your
of course.
reaction to that?
so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna kind of put two and two together. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite of what is on the plate.
Various vegetables, potatoes, and I'm gonna assume it's like a pork. It's like an entire pig that's roasted. Like out of a cartoon with the apple in its mouth and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
That sounds
Okay,
so
take a
good.
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a piece of
Of food.
use the silverware, of course. Take up a piece of food, and before I eat, I'm like, so don't take this the wrong way, but where are you really?
Oh, I
Throw the
really
apple
like
at
that
him.
line.
Yeah.
Strahd smiles at you. You're a clever one. I should have known you not to be fooled by this illusion. I will not reveal my location to you. But enjoy the meal. He gives a mocking laugh, and then the illusion disappears. A fierce, bone-chilling wind rises and roars through the room, putting out all the open flames. You hear the screech of ancient hinges and the solid thud of many heavy doors slamming shut, one after another, into the distance. You also hear the portcullis clang shut and the tired groan of the aged drawbridge pulling up. Finally, the doors shut. The doors slam shut.
We're stuck here.
What a mighty bad draft that's gone into this room. Don't worry, I have a solution. He takes
I
out the
get it.
lamp that he stole earlier, lights
Okay.
it. There
Okay.
you go. Sets it on the table, continues to eat as if nothing happened.
I
I
get
believe
it.
we should get out of here as soon
I
as
get-
possible.
Well, heck,
Oh,
can
I
we
get
if
it.
all the doors?
Oh, no. One more tune on the
Cute.
organ.
Very cute. Getting pretty much calling out to nobody because I doubt he's even responding or even listening anymore. Very cute. Give us our last meal before you up and kill us. Very cute.
All
Are
right.
there any windows in this room?
I believe. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Oof.
Ooh, wow.
It's time to
Prison.
break out the battering ram, guys.
So, with my divine sense, am I able to see any of the any other creatures or anything closing in?
No, there's nothing else that you sense with divine sense.
All right. So
I'm just gonna pick up Jerry and hold him close.
I'm gonna,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and just, pick up the potato. Go ahead and just while nonchalantly eating it, I'm gonna check the door.
Okay. The door is not locked.
It's not.
I go right behind him.
It is not locked.
Hmm.
It is shut, but it is not locked.
I'm gonna make an insight check on this red liquid.
Okay.
All right. So rolling 1d20
I'll
to see
remove
if he.
the thing there so you can see. I assume you'll open the doors.
Well, I see that the door is not locked. I walk back to the table and I just pick up and I just take the plate.
It appears to be champagne.
In this. Ooh.
It appears to be what?
What is it?
The liquid in the glasses is champagne.
Yeah. Well, he went, ooh, so I'm like, what is it?
Oh, this is champagne, the finest that they have around these parts.
It's
I
in a
didn't
bucket.
think
Are you
you could
serious?
for
From
us.
hearing
go over
that,
and
I
I
just take my
I go
glass
over and I
and
take-
quickly just down it.
Yeah, it
and
is
I take
delicious wine.
Okay,
I take the glass beside me.
You know what?
And
Here's
drink
what
it
I do. Here's what I do. I just go ahead and down my flask, and then I pour the champagne in it.
Okay.
Rolls his
And then
eyes
I proceed
mutters
to
under
and
his
then I
breath.
proceed to pick up the plate, take another piece of pork, hold it in my mouth, and I just go to explore the castle.
All right.
Yes, I have no table manners. This guy deliberately did this to kill us.
All right. You
I
notice.
just roll my eyes at you three.
I assume you would get vampire
falling
killer
over the
out,
booze.
like act like and hold it.
Well,
Yeah,
I basically open the door with the vampire killer in one hand.
You
while
notice
just sort of
it's
haphazardly eating on my.
It feels like it's very subtly tugging you towards the east, like a little bit north and towards the east.
Yeah, so I pull it and I'm like, what the.
For reference, roughly. Here, I'll even make an arrow for you. It's in this direction that it is tugging you.
Can the rest of us see that the vampire killer is like sort of?
It's not something that's visible. It's just like he kind of feels it tugging him a little bit.
It's a gut
it's
feeling.
like a mental nudge. Go this way.
To everyone else, it just looks like I'm not holding it perfectly. Whereas to me, I'm just like sitting there with the plate of food in one hand, casually take another bite out of carrot off the plate. Oh, what? Well, that's new.
Would a passive insight of 16 be able to give us give any hint if that like something's off about Vladimir's behavior?
Something is off about the vampire killer.
Yeah. Well, that's new.
But it's like pitch black in this castle, though, right?
Yeah, the torches everywhere else are out as well.
I point.
Well, except for the
I sort of
one
point,
lamp that I just have.
I point vampire killer forward like it's almost like it's a dowsing rod.
Okay.
Try to figure out where it's trying to lead me.
All right.
Like see if because it seems like it wants to lead me somewhere in Castlevania here, but I don't want to. But I'm not sure. Walking around with a silver plate is a good way to Metroid this baby up.
It seems to be trying to lead you back to the eastern end of this floor, basically.
So up these stairs.
No, through this room up here, up north of you. And then to the east.
That way.
Basically, is the idea of where I'm trying to lead you. I'm
like
basically a DM thing to make
me.
sure you go into a specific room because there's something important in there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and see the other two still eating at the table.
Yep.
I'm not even eating. I'm just downing the champagne, while holding Jerry.
Actually, how much of the? Actually, was there still like a bottle of the champagne left over?
Probably.
I'm gonna just take that.
If there were multiple, I'd take the second one.
Okay. Yeah, you'll both get a bottle of champagne.
I'm gonna pilfer Strahd for his booze.
And then I'm gonna follow.
Anyways,
like,
yeah. So
I mutter under my breath.
I'm gonna put the
Just-
champagne bottle in my
Human.
tome of Strahd, next to Tome of Strahd.
I just
As
mutter
soon
under
as
my
I
breath.
remember what.
Human.
Yeah, as soon as I remember how to spell champagne.
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 Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how I say it.
The
to help me spell it.
Dragomir, I guess we'll follow, resisting the urge to
Saying it
play the
like-
organ for now.
I think
Saying
there's
it
an I
like,
in there.
like
Okay,
old
so-
Zap Brannigan.
Okay, so yeah. Anyway, I did that before I got up and left
Okay,
and got here.
fair enough. It
So
wouldn't,
I'm
it
looking
wouldn't
over and
mean anything if you went
Yeah.
back. So.
Yeah. So I turn around and I look at, and I just look at everyone. And I'm just kind of like, don't lag behind.
You guys
What
can't
is
see
going
like
on?
infinitely in the direction of your vision, right?
I
No.
can see all
It's
the way.
a vision. I have a dark
I
vision
can
of
see here.
60 feet.
You
But then
can
I should
see
also
to-
mention that I still have my
Can-
lit
you
lamp
can-
with me.
So Vladimir, does your vision end like hereish?
Kind of. I mean, I can see sort of here, but like
You can kind of see like a little bit of like fuzziness up here.
I can like yeah, there's fogginess in this area.
Okay, yeah, that's what should be happening. I'm just making sure that the darkness is working properly,
Okay.
I can
so you guys
see
can't
the
see
view.
everything at once, basically.
Okay, so
Yeah, so the dark vision is working properly.
I had this way and I checked the door.
I'll follow him.
They're not locked.
Go through the door.
Okay, let me remove them real quick. Let me remove the dynamic lighting wall, and then I'll read off the description for this room.
20, 25, 30.
There we go. Dynamic lighting wall is gone. Description for this room. This grand hall is choked with dust and stretches into the darkness ahead. Webs hang from the arched ceiling like drapes, and life-size statues of knights line the hallway on both sides, their eyes seeming to watch you. Vampire Killer appears to be pulling you more strongly towards the door at the end of the hallway.
What's on the door at the other end of the hall?
Vampire Killer is pulling you towards that.
Again, you know, eating more off the plate and holding Vampire Killer almost as if it's a dowsing rod, which just looks odd to everyone.
Yeah.
Vladimir, what are you doing exactly? Shouldn't we be trying to get out of this wretched place?
Shh. Nah. It's never done this before.
Yep, that's hard.
What are you talking about? You're raving like a madman.
Well, maybe I am.
Those doors are not locked either.
Oh.
Okay, remove them. This just a quick second. Let me read off what's in this.
Oh, hello. It is.
It's a
Hello,
chapel.
Death in the corner there.
Dim colored light. Phil, what did you see? In the corner? In what corner? I don't know. Anyways, dim colored light filters through tall, broken, and boarded up windows of stained glass, illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft. A few bats flutter about near the top of the 90-foot-high domed ceiling. A balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor. In the center of the balcony, two dark shapes are slumped in tall chairs. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie about the floor in a jumbled disarray. Beyond the debris lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are covered with bas-relief of angelic figures entwined with grapevines. The light up from above falls directly on a silver statuette. A cloaked figure is draped over the altar, and a black mace lies on the floor near its feet. There is also writing on the altar.
I read what's on the altar.
You do not understand it. Does anyone else want to try and read it?
What language does it seem to be in?
Make a religion check to see if you know. No,
Nope.
you do not know.
Well, I can't.
Oi,
Not.
Willie, check the altar. You know things and stuff.
Wait, me?
Yes.
Okay, I guess.
Alright. It is written in Celestial, and it says,
Oh, did I? No, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, you can read Celestial. That's why I made it Celestial. And it says when the hands of silver touch the vampire's bane, then the weapon's true power the hunter will gain.
Okay, and I'll relay that back to the group.
Hands of silver.
I hold up Vampire Killer again like a dowsing rod.
It is pulling you towards the altar.
Perhaps that's the vampire's bane, but where are these hands of silver?
I walk over to the altar.
There's a silver statuette on the altar.
Oh, that.
I walk over to this.
It is a kneeling cleric in supplication with his hands up, with his hands open, palms facing up.
I'm gonna see if I can roll a history about that.
Religion.
Thing. Oh, religion again?
Yes. This is the icon of Ravenloft. It is seen as a holy symbol in Ravenloft.
What? Can I make like a last Tuesday check to see if I understand?
Sure.
Okay.
Hands of silver.
It appears to be made of some sort of silvery metal. Silver, platinum, something like that. You don't really know a ton about this. Something religious. You never were super big on it.
I usually don't come in this place. It's me. Ugh.
I put my plate down on the altar.
Okay.
And I swallow what I was currently eating. And I walk and I hesitantly put the whip in the hands of the statue.
All right. The statue and whip begin glowing. And they glow for a few moments, and then with a blinding flash and a sound like shattering glass, the glowing stops all of a sudden. The vampire killer remains on the hands of the statuette.
That being Arcana?
Yes. It just did something magic.
You know what? That's pretty much what I said. Well, that was something magic. I take Vampire Killer back in my hand.
Instantly, you can feel something is different. You feel innately connected to the weapon. Less like it's a weapon in your grasp, and more like it's an extension of your arm. And you can... Yeah, it is now awakened. So it now has all of the awakened abilities. So, binding chains, sanguine defenses.
I tested that.
Yeah,
so
it seems to respond more to your mind than just to your hand movements.
Okay, so you said I could use this to sort of tingle something, right?
All right, so I will tell you what all it does now. So the damage die increases to a D8 for the whip. You gain a +1 bonus to both your attack and damage rolls. It is considered fully a magical weapon. If a fiend, shape changer, or undead tries to impose a condition on you, like charming you, it doesn't work. And you innately know if there is a fiend, shape changer, or undead within 60 feet of you while you're holding it, and you can pinpoint their location as a bonus action. And lastly, binding chains. While wielding it, you can grapple a large or smaller creature or object within 10 feet of you using it. A fiend, shape changer, or undead grappled in this way takes 1d4 radiant damage at the start of each of their turns while grappled in this way. Only one creature or object can be grappled by the whip at a time.
All right, so first of all, I just want to double check. You said attack and damage?
Yep, attack and damage. It's a +1.
+1 weapon.
+1 weapon.
All right.
And that also applies to the stake that its handle acts as.
All right.
Exalted, it gains all sorts of cool benefits, but those
I guess
are
I'll go ahead and
those happen later.
I mean, I would hope so. I would assume exalt state is what makes it an artifact rarity magic item.
That's what makes it like. Technically, you don't have its true power yet, but you have what a lot of people think is its true power.
Right now, it's just a very good +1 weapon with bonus stuff.
Yep, with bonus stuff, an inbuilt divine sense type ability. You know, the ability to grapple things with it and swing them around and stuff.
Okay, so.
But nothing to make it an artifact.
Yeah.
What all was in this? Was there like a candle or something?
Yeah.
I throw the whip at the candle, wrap it, and then pull it towards me.
It like without even you really even having to think about it, it wraps around the candle and pulls it back towards you, and yanks it back towards you like more of like tugging on a rope than like smoothly pulling it back towards you.
I sit there quietly. I put the candle back on the table and then I pick my plate back up. We need to move.
Does anyone else want to look for anything in this room? There are other things in this room. Just tell you that.
Sure. Take a quick look around.
I'll look down. You look up.
See if there's any ways out of.
Oh, okay.
If there's
I guess
any way out from here.
Both of you make perception checks.
Okay. Helios will make a perception check.
Take another bite from my plate.
24.
Yes, definitely Helios.
All right, yeah, Dragomir, you will succeed that.
20 plus 9. Boom.
Helios will not succeed.
Can Alden also make one?
Yes, Alden can also make a perception check.
What is
the room as well.
Perception? Okay. 6. I might actually just do that also.
Okay. Anyone who wants to search the room can make a perception check.
D20 plus 6. Enter. Better.
Okay.
17.
Alon notices this. Marie notices this. All right. Vladimir, do you want to make a perception check before I say what's going on?
Wow.
You don't notice it. Both the icon of Ravenloft has magical abilities beyond just, empowering the vampire killer. And the mace lying at the feet of the dude that sloped over the altar, who is dead, by the way, also appears to have magical properties.
Oh. Might want to grab that symbol in the mace on the way out.
Maybe put the mace in the hands of the thing. See what that does.
It does
I'll
nothing.
pick up the maces.
I look at them. If they give me a weird look, and I just shrug. Like, you got a better idea?
No, sure. I'll set the mace in its hands.
It does nothing.
Okay.
I shrug with a shot.
Oh. Can I make a religion on the icon itself, or an arcana to see what might be special about it?
Yes, you can. And you could also do that on the
which
mace
one?
if you wanted to.
Okay. Which one? Religion or arcana? Either one? Or just
arcana on the mace, religion or arcana on the icon.
Okay, here's the arcana for the mace. 15.
You are fairly certain, based on runes that are written on it, it's probably a mace of terror.
Okay. What does that do?
This magic weapon, it's a rare mace that requires attunement. This magic weapon has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to release a wave of terror. Each creature of your choice in the 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or become frightened of you for 1 minute. While it is frightened in this way, a creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. At the end of each of its turns, the creature can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself. On a success, the mace regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. So basically, you can do the Conquest Paladin aura thing.
Conquest Paladin
by expending a charge.
Yeah, lovely. And then here's the religion for the other thing. Well,
It appears to be an artifact of good, but you're not sure exactly what its abilities would be.
All right. I'll take both.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you take the icon without any trouble. Yep, it definitely has magical abilities. You just don't know what they are right now.
Icon of Ravenloft.
Icon of Ravenloft, yes.
And then it's a Mace of Terror.
Mm-hmm.
Terror. Looks like this is a Mace of Terror icon. I don't know what it is, but something about it's magical besides whatever it did to your stuff.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Where do those stairs lead?
That is a good question.
K16 and
Where do these
K17 are
stairs?
things. Just a second. K16, which is the northern one, the northern little alcove thing up there. This arched room connects a vast chamber to the east and a staircase that rises to the west. Alcoves in the north and south wall hold 8-foot-tall sculptures of helmed knights with muscular builds. Black shadows fall across their faces, the other one. This arched room connects a vast chamber to the east and a landing of a staircase to the west. To the left of the landing, the stairs curl down into darkness. To the right, the stairs climb into thick drapes of cobwebs. Alcoves in the north and south walls hold 8-foot-tall sculptures of helmed knights with bright blades. Black shadows obscure their faces. And the staircases, which are 29 and 18. 18. It is a gigantic spiral staircase. 29.
There's a spiral staircase over here, and what appears to just be stairs leading
This
somewhere over
staircase
here.
is made of old wood that strains underfoot, creaking and groaning. It appears to connect to a balcony, but I'm not going to worry. Like, you can tell that from looking up the stairs. I'm not going to say you go up there.
Okay, and the balcony probably doesn't lead anywhere.
No, it's a balcony.
That's the spiral stairs or the straight stairs?
The straight stairs.
Okay, so the north stairs go to a balcony, the south stairs go to places.
Yes.
So those go big fat wad of nowhere. What about these?
Those ones, K18, K18. It appears to be a staircase that leads up a tower. You would have to climb them in order to find out what's up there.
Only up, huh?
I believe that's our mission earlier required us to go.
And also, there's obviously a staircase that leads down as well. So.
I believe that's.
Oh wait, I'm reading the wrong thing.
Oh.
The large flagstones of this spiraling staircase lead up and down around a 20-foot wide stone core. Cobwebs fill the staircase, making it difficult to see even the ceiling. Heavy beams sag overhead from centuries of supporting weight.
So I look
it goes
down.
up
I don't jump.
and down.
I look. There appears to be a giant hole here. So.
Oh no, that's the stone core. You can't go there. Is all it is.
Oh, that's just the core?
Yeah, that's just a pillar of stone rising up to the center.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering if I was able to look up or down it.
Nah, it ain't that cool.
It's a wall.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dragomir, you got walking through here. Do you any memories getting jogged? You know how to get out of here?
Well, I mean, there's always the front gate. We just have to get the portcullis back up. Wait, the portcullis is the gate, right?
The
Yes.
portcullis is the gate, drawbridge is the drawbridge out.
All right. And we just have to get the drawbridge down. I'm sure if we go along the wall, we'll find the mechanism that will bring it down. But I remember that we had some business in the crypt, and to the best of my knowledge, I believe the crypt is in the basement.
All right.
All right, I'm actually going to end the session here.
I guess.
Okay.
Oh,
All
lovely.
right.
This
They
seems like a
started-
good stopping point to me.
Yeah.
Getting
All right,
ready for
fair
some
enough.
Ravenloft exploration.
All right.
Dragomir
We'll
is going to look around.
Just to get the Castlevania thing satisfied, I just walk over to the room, to a hitherto unseen room next to us, and I poke a D20 that clearly just says save room.
All right.
A magical D20. Dragon
Actual thing in Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
The save
Oh my
rooms had
gosh.
these frickin' D20 shapes.
That's the end of the that's the end of the session. Stopping stream